Hunters.
Hey everybody, happy Sunday. Welcome back to the Breen Stream.
The Bean Stream. So you guys might recognize, this face.
This one? You mean this familiar one that we met on a volcano?
You're pointing the wrong direction.
Am I pointing the wrong direction? I'm never going to get this right.
Me neither.
Everybody, please welcome Anna, our infamous Volcano Quest referral, aka MischiefManaged in game.
Hi guys.
We're super excited to have you on.
I'm excited to be here.
So my first question is, did you think we were crazy when you met us?
No. I thought you were very enthusiastic about something that I had no idea what you were talking about for about the first 5 minutes.
I guess that's pretty accurate.
I had to process what was being said first.
Okay.
Quite a lot too. We kind of we threw quite a bit at you.
Yeah.
You have the same energy as I do, where it's kind of like if you're excited about something and someone is willing to listen, you just talk about it.
It's just like diarrhea of the mouth is what my dad used to call it.
That's a very good expression.
Yeah.
Yes. But hey, it worked.
Yeah.
We didn't scare you away too much.
I'm in the game now, so it clearly worked.
Yeah. So that being said, we may have misspoke on that last stream, our volcano recap stream.
Just a little bit.
Why don't you tell everybody where your hunting grounds are?
Yeah, so fun fact, I'm not actually from Hawaii. My sister and I were on vacation at the time that I ran into you guys. So my hunting grounds are actually in Minnesota. It's in Rochester, Minnesota. So everything is very spread out and very flat and not Cocoa Crater.
Thankfully.
Interesting.
Thankfully.
Yeah.
Well, you were going down that volcano like a pro, so we just assumed like, oh, this isn't her first rodeo. She's not as crazy as we are to be hiking this volcano on her vacation.
That's what I thought. You were like dressed
as crazy as us.
You were dressed perfectly appropriately for it. Like you seemed to like know what you were doing. You were on and I was like, oh, she probably lives here.
Yeah, she probably does this all the time.
Good. I'm glad I looked like a professional because my sister was the one that was super into hiking. So she told me we're going on Cocoa Crater, and I was texting her, what do I bring for a hike? So,
well, shout out to your sister.
Yes.
Well, I think
your sister, is that your referral? Do you have a referral maybe there?
Working on her.
There we go.
She actually lives in a bigger city than I'm currently in, so she might actually have better opportunities to actually go hunting.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I have to ask, did you end up going hunting like after you got to the bottom? Did you actually open up the app and like check out what the heck we were talking about? Or did you wait until you got home?
We were staying in Waikiki, so I walked around all of the neighborhoods and it's like, I like this. This is fun. This is cool.
Yes. Oh my God, success, you guys.
Yeah.
Success.
Super
that
exciting.
Makes me so happy.
Yeah. Yeah, and like most places aren't like Waikiki. Like that place is loaded.
I found that out after returning home.
Yeah. Yeah. But you can make it like that. Like my area was completely empty. I'm in Oklahoma City, and like a little like far northwestern corner of Oklahoma City, and my area was totally empty. And now we've got like 104 user vaults in a line on a 2-hour walking path, and it is wonderful. It's perfect. So you can create that too if you get a lot of people interested.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out how everything works first.
Yeah. Well, which brings us to all of the fun questions we wanted to ask you.
Go for it.
So first of all, have you placed your headquarters yet?
I have.
Okay, awesome.
Good.
So second, have you set any user vaults yet?
I'm working on figuring out how to do that.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Have you upgraded your headquarters past like the basic level?
I have not. I'm working on collecting green paint.
Okay.
That is my task because I need to create the green QB.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I have a question. Do you have to have your headquarters to level 3 before you place your user vaults, or could you place them right now, but you need resin to build them?
I think
Anna, that's for you.
I think you can place them from the beginning, can't you?
I thought so, but I don't know.
Yeah, maybe someone in the chat can let us know.
I have no clue.
See, when we started, we didn't have to upgrade our headquarters. Like, we started at level 4, and the upgrade thing was something they introduced since we started playing to kind of work players up to like learning how to do things, like making it more of a gradual process. So unfortunately you get to go through that process, but we don't know what it's like.
Hey,
So
that's okay. The learning curve is very steep jumping in, and so we needed a kind of less steep incline.
yeah, well, that was the purpose.
Certainly not
so
like Coco. Yeah, not like Coco Crater at all.
yeah. So we've got Zenny in the chat saying you can't place UVs until level 2 or 3. So
Okay, so that's helpful.
yeah.
Okay, so that makes sense as to
Now
so
once
on
you
your screen, go ahead.
Once you can place those user vaults, like those are the ones you saw in Waikiki that have all the little dudes on the top. Once you can put those down, and I believe you still get 10 of them. Those have a much higher drop rate for things like paint and resin and all the things that you need to make all the things. So as you're hunting now, you're probably rarely, like intermittently getting paint and resin, but you'll get that much more frequently once you can use user vaults. So
Perfect.
yeah, that'll help. Also, for our chat going on here, Toasties goes, Anna, you're so famous.
Yeah.
Basically Keira Knightley, it's fine. No, I'm kidding.
Yes. No, I loved how much love you were getting in the Discord when you joined, and it was just like, I think it was either Conman or Cole had asked, like, can we up her to level 5? Can she just go straight to Hunter's Hangout? So still waiting on approval there. Illusion Weaver Squeamy. If anybody wants to make that happen, hook a girl up.
She might need the gradual process for the Discord too. It's just as complicated as the game.
Sure,
I'm quickly figuring that out. I have tried to keep up in all of the different channels, and I'm sitting here like, this server has so much going on. What's happening?
Yeah, you really can't. I mean, honestly, the ones to really pay attention to, like, because you don't have access to Hunter's Hangout, Off Topic usually gets some good information, and then the announcements channel, of course, anytime there's new things. And if you want to watch content, like the live stream channel or the community content channel is also really cool for anytime people add new stuff. But I mean, I don't know, I feel like a lot of the content isn't really for beginners. I wish there was more content for beginners, but Life the Impaler, he does YouTube videos that have like beginner tutorials and like how to do this thing and strategies for that thing and whatever. So that might be helpful. But
I will push that up.
yeah. You can definitely find Life the Impaler's stuff in the community content section. I know he posts his videos in there. So
Perfect. Perfect.
yeah. Kevo says Off Topic is where the party is at always.
Down for a party. Let's go.
Yeah. And Aperture Cat says, I like my mischief unleashed. Yeah. Aperture Cat, we miss you.
To no good.
Has Aperture Cat come back to the Discord yet? Or is he still gone?
No, I think he's taking a much needed break.
Okay. Well, when you're ready to come back, A-Cat, we're ready for you. We miss you.
Yeah. Good to see you in here, buds.
Yeah.
Toasties is gonna have some beginner videos this week too. Yay, Toasties! I'm happy and excited for your content creator journey. I'm looking forward to it.
Hit me up when the videos come.
Yeah, right. I'll just be in your DMs, like sending you everything, like I have been in your text message inbox.
Hey, it's helpful. I get all the information.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So
You met the right people, by the way. Like, we're not shy to like share everything we possibly can with you, and we're not we love answering questions. So, yeah, don't be afraid to ask questions.
Yeah, for sure. So, but I also have some questions for you because I want to follow up on like your hunting grounds and kind of like what your downtown, Rochester, you said? Rochester, Minnesota?
Yes.
So, are there UVs, which are the tall blue ones? Are there UVs around you in that area?
There's a few, which surprised me.
Okay, nice. So you've got some local players.
Quite a few of the just general vaults. We've got green vaults and blue vaults downtown.
How many greens you got?
there were 3 within like a 3-block radius of where I work. So I just go out on my lunch break.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I guess I shouldn't have been as surprised just because, for those of you who don't know, Mayo Clinic is based in Rochester. So we got a ton of people coming from all over the country and all over the world. So there may be other hunters out there that are coming to Mayo Clinic that are going to go hunt whenever they're in between their appointments. So I guess I shouldn't have been surprised, but I was.
That's really cool. So
downtown, there's nothing though.
Right.
Dang.
So, have you paid attention to the names on any of those UVs? Do you know who any of those people are? We can call them out and
maybe. I haven't looked that closely.
Okay. Well, yeah, when you go click on them to hit them, it'll say whose vault it is once the window pops up. So that might be good. A really good thing if you want to get a hold of that person. What I've done, if I can't find them in the Discord, I will search that name on Twitter. And usually, like, if they're doing their Twitter photos after, after you do a vault, it pops up and it says, hey, take a photo and share it on Twitter or whatever. If they're doing that, you'll be able to find those posts, and then you'll be able to, like, message them from there and be like, hey, I'm hitting your vaults. Who are you? Let's, like, plan things or whatever.
Yeah.
Good tip.
Yeah.
Good tip.
Yeah, because sometimes events, community stuff is really important. So, like, planning, like, where you're going to put different temporary structures and stuff can be, can be important. So,
or there's, like, group hunting can help spawn structures, too, during events. So, like, the more that you have, like, the more hunters that are, in a certain area at one time can cause something else to happen in the game. So...
yeah.
Which brings us to our next point. This is your first event coming up this week, right? QB Air in 3 days?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have not read everything on it, so I am half lost.
That's okay. Those of us who have read everything are also half lost.
Yes.
Cool.
That's usually how events go.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, well, quick rundown of how it goes. So, like, things will change when the event starts. Like, instead of getting your regular paint and resin out of a user vault, you're going to get, like, different resources, like event resources. So you kind of want to hunt as much as possible during that time, because those resources are things you can only get during that event. And you're going to need them for, like, different blueprints or whatever. And even if you don't care about cosmetic stuff in game, which everyone says that, and then everyone ends up caring. Even if you don't care and you just want to get more keys, they're really valuable in the auction house, which I think you need level 4 headquarters to unlock. But you can then buy stuff and sell stuff from other players on the to and from other players on the auction house. And usually event resources make you a lot of keys because, they're limited. You can only get them during that time. So definitely a good idea to do a lot during an event as much as you can.
Well, guess who's going to be hunting this week?
Yeah.
Hey, we love that.
Okay, so
that's a good point though, Korkio. So
what?
Anna, when we told you about this game, were you in it for the crypto or in it for the trivia and the gameplay?
Or the cubies.
Or the cubies.
And the cubies, they are cute. So
yeah.
But trivia and gameplay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the walking. Because I need to exercise, so.
Okay.
Oh,
so
that's so good. That's going to be music to the developers' ears.
So did you like not care when we said like you could make money, or was that just like an extra bonus, or was it even, I've heard from some people it might be a slight turnoff because then it makes it sound scammy.
That honestly didn't phase me. I've done a ton of those. I've done a ton of games where like the money that you make is in crypto.
Okay.
I don't know
Nice.
how to do all the trading stuff, so I never create the account to do the trading stuff. So like it kind of just went in one ear out the other. I know that I guess I could see how someone could think that it was a scam, but
Sure.
it just doesn't, it didn't phase me, honestly.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
what's cool about this game though is like, yeah, a lot of those games will pay you in like their own token, and you have to like trade their token for money and whatever. Like this game pays you in Bitcoin and Ethereum. So like it's like the main shit. And like, I mean, you could convert it weekly. I mean, that uses up a lot of fees, but like, I mean, there's people that have literally made thousands of dollars playing this game. It blows my mind. Absolutely blows my mind. I was originally in it for the money because I like money. But,
Who doesn't?
I mean,
But,
free money is always good.
right. I mean, so what's cool about like my walk that's got like 104 vaults on it, if you do it twice a day, that means you could make $20 and, am I doing my math right? $20.80.
Yes.
$20.80 a
If
day.
you doubled it. Yeah.
You get paid $20 a day just to like hit all those vaults, which is crazy.
Right?
So-
Answer trivia, get some exercise.
Yeah, and that's not even green vaults or yellow vaults or anything like that. I mean,
Yeah.
I know like during event weeks, which is when I like go really hard, I was pulling in like almost $200 a week.
That's
It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't like that? But anyway.
So, Anna, do you have any like favorite aspects of the game so far that you're really enjoying? I mean, like aside from the walking, or
So
maybe, like-
wise,
yeah,
the little cutey guy walking is adorable. I love that.
Right.
So cute. He's just kind of trotting along.
yeah,
I like specifically the science trivia. So
Okay.
my job is I'm actually a research scientist. I'm a biomedical scientist. So I think it's
Yes.
there's
Smart
science
girls.
category. It's amazing. I love it. Don't like the history category at all. Can't do history.
agree.
Not
Yep.
my thing. Also technology. I love the technology. My undergrad was electrical engineering, so
Nice.
I know quite a
God.
bit about technology, and I like those. So that's fun. Art and cinema, I'm okay.
Yeah.
It's really hit or miss.
For sure.
Sometimes there's like that really obscure, like, what artist did a painting in 1764, whatever, and I'm like, I don't know. There's a
Yeah.
lot of artists
right?
that probably painted in 1764.
I found
My
that
least
the
favorite. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, babe.
I was gonna say I found that like the best way to like take an educated guess on those is like look at like the painting and make a guess on maybe their or like think about like where the country, it might say what country they're from, and then look at the names. Like if there's one that's very obviously French and it's supposed to be a French painter, like those are usually
Yeah.
my best hints is like nationality wise,
Yeah.
you know.
That's helped me out.
Yeah.
The ones that don't work with the educated guesses are like, where is the yada 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 painting? In which museum is it located? I'm like,
Yeah.
bitch, I have no idea.
I
What are
actually
you talking about?
I get super lucky with those almost every time. Like I have absolutely no clue and I almost always get it right because they're all really obscure places and there's only one I've ever heard of before. So I click on the one I've heard of before and it's always the right answer. Like if
Dang.
it's like
But what
a
I
bunch
had today was like probably the top 4 museums that you would come
Oh.
to mind. Like, I don't.
yeah,
know,
then that's tough.
Metropolitan Museum. I don't know. I was just like, I have no idea. But I branched out Korkio just for you, so
Oh.
I was doing art.
Well, you might have gotten forced to since the categories kind of suck this month.
Okay, maybe that
Oh.
was why.
So that's another
Science
thing.
goes away, I'm gonna be mad.
Yeah.
Well,
it'll always come back.
Yeah, it might go away
But-
next month. We've had it 2 months. This is our second month with it. So they started this new thing where like every month you get 10 categories. And then the next month you'll get 10 categories. I think we have like 25 categories or something like that.
That feels, yeah, accurate.
Yeah. So then, like, sometimes you might get the same 2 months in a row. Like we've had science 2 months in a row, but and it's totally random. But you'll see these 10 categories for the entire month, and then next month it'll be a different group of 10 categories. So it kind of gives you the ability to like learn those 10 categories really well if you're hunting a lot, and then you'll forget them by the time they come around next time.
Yeah.
I guess I'm about to become really well-rounded.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Good silver lining to it.
Right. So when you were talking about all the science stuff, that kind of reminded me, you might be really interested in one of our first episodes where we interviewed one of the developers of the game. She's actually, Renee is actually the wife of the head developer, Illusion Weaver. And she writes all of the trivia questions. I mean, she has a team and everything, but she has her degree in, I don't know if that we got the specifics, but some biological science.
Yeah, I thought it was microbiology, maybe.
It might be. And then one of her first games she designed was actually like, it's called Microcosmic Worlds. It's like a VR game where you get to go be in like the head of like an ant or like different creatures, I think, and see how like small things like live in the world. I don't know. It was really interesting. But yeah, so she's super smart, well-educated science girl, and she's part of the core team development team member of the game. So it's really cool. She was a really cool person to talk to, and you might enjoy hearing that. Anyway,
I'll have to go check that out.
Yeah.
So, Anna, what questions do you have about Coin Hunt World now that we've asked you all of the questions?
Let's see. I did 2 buddy quests this week. So
Oh, yes.
that's awesome.
Yes, and one was with me.
Yay!
That was so exciting.
Out better for this week. I was like, okay, well.
I may or may not have gotten lost the first time I did it, even though I'm aware that there were the red rings on my map. I turned the wrong direction and started walking the wrong way. It's fine. We're fine.
I love that you have enough buddies to get regular buddy quests. That's awesome. So you can always add people that you see in the Discord talking a lot, and like, yeah, as people will know who you are and they'll accept you, and yeah.
I'm sure you got a lot of buddies from everybody sending you friend requests after you probably popped into the Discord, right?
Yeah, I think that when I I waited to drop my HQ until I got home because I didn't know that you could demolish it. I'm learning new things. So I dropped it when I got home, and that's when all of the buddy requests came in, and I think there were like 10 or 12.
Oh my god, that's so awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, I was
Good
not
job,
expecting
Coin
that at all.
Hunters. We're very proud of you. Thank you all.
Yeah. Now, you can only get a buddy quest with someone once. So,
Okay.
and they
Hot
they
tip.
come like once every like 5 to 7 days. So you're going to want to keep adding buddies, because once you do, like you and I will never have another buddy quest again. You'll have to have more buddies to keep doing more. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Hot tip.
Yeah. Other than that, I'm just sort of figuring things out. I've been reading a lot on the wiki page.
Nice.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's a lot.
I don't really have any specific questions right now, but we're
You're like,
trying
I'm
to
making my way
process it.
through.
We're
Yeah.
trying to process.
Have you discovered the map yet? The Coin Hunt World map. Okay, so we have an
Clearly
awesome okay. So we have an awesome veteran coin hunter, also a mod in the Discord. His name is Anakura, and he developed a map that basically, like, you can map your area on the map so that way other people know what's there. Or you can like go, someone else might have mapped your area. Basically all the vaults that exist in the game, people will put them onto the map so that you can see. And it's a good idea to add your stuff to that map, because then if other people are looking to travel to that area, they might actually make a stopover in your town if they weren't planning on it, just because they see it's, you know, really populated with stuff. So like that's how we knew Hawaii was so badass, because if you go on the Coin Hunt map and look at all of the vaults in Hawaii, it's just insane. Like it's insane. There's so many. They just group them all together. Like it won't even show them individually because there's just so many. What, Mama, do you know the website for that?
Coinhuntmap.com.
Yeah, there you go.
That's easy.
Super simple.
Yeah, done. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, that one's like Korkio said, all community player based information. So if there's anything missing, you can add it yourself. Like those 3 green vaults, people definitely want to know that those are there. So you can map those.
They might already be there too. I mean, someone might have already done it. Who knows? Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. The only thing is it doesn't say, it'll tell you like the difference sometimes between, if people are mapping it this way, like the difference between a user vault and a system vault. But it won't say like it's yours specifically, or it won't, you know.
Yeah,
you don't have to worry about any of like you don't have to worry about any of the privacy stuff or anything like that. So.
But it also has this great feature that he added called planning flags. So when you get the ability to put down your user vaults, you can actually put, like, you can figure out kind of where you want to put them, and then you can put planning flags down on the map to kind of plan out where you want to put them, because you can only put your user vaults every, 100 yards, right?
I think so.
I think it's 100 yards. So the planning flags actually give you like that radius around your user vault, so you know how close you can put the next one. So that'll allow you to actually plan out, because you kind of want to put them as close together as possible. Maybe. I mean, like I guess it depends.
Yeah, I know. We did not do it that way in my hometown. So it was a lot of just like walk, try to place it. Nope. Walk, try to place it. Nope.
Yeah.
Eventually it would just like, okay, you can put it here. You're far enough away from any other point of interest to make it work.
It's interesting because like initially you wanted them as close together as possible so you didn't have to go very far to hit them all. But now with walking quests, you want to be able to walk a lot. So maybe you want them spread out. But also once you end up having a lot of users in an area, you want them as close as possible again so you can fit more. So it's kind of like, I don't know. But you can plan this stuff on the map. So.
But that's a reminder. You can also build and destroy vaults. So, I mean, definitely put some thought into where you'd like to have user vaults. There's a whole other conversation we could have about speculation on structures and strategic placing that way. But I would say for now, until tagging at least comes out, which comes before structures, you can pretty much place a vault, and then once it is built and has enough resin in it and becomes a user vault, you can then destroy it if you decide like, okay, this isn't a great area, so I'm going to move it to the next street. You can do that too. But
might not be the best idea as a beginner because it costs you another 10,000 resin to build it again.
For sure. Yeah. I just, when I first started, I was like, oh, it's going to be stuck there forever. Oh no, I can pull that one that I thought that was a good idea to place all the way in Hollywood. I can bring that back home.
Right. But one thing that people don't always initially realize is like, so when you want to put down a user vault, it costs, like you have to unlock that slot with a green key. Once you unlock that slot, even if you destroy that user vault, you don't have to unlock it again. So you spend the green key only once, and then even if you destroy your user vault, you don't have to spend it again. Anyway, this is probably you're not even at that point yet, so I hope we're not giving you too much.
Hey, any information at this point is helpful because I will use it later.
Yeah. Well, you're smart. You probably have room to store it and stuff. Me, if I sleep on it and I don't use it soon, I'll forget. But I think you'll be good. Yeah. So
I just asked
I
the
also
chat.
have this to look back on.
Yes, that's right.
You can rewatch this. Yeah.
I just asked the chat if they had any questions for you or if there's any info they feel that is crucial to let you know. So we'll see what everybody says. Maybe there's some important points that we're forgetting that we need to address.
Yeah. Zenny
Yes,
says,
give me the tea.
Zenny says, I feel like placing user vaults as close as possible in an easily accessible place is the best tactic for newbies. Build up that resin and paint and then think about moving stuff later. Yeah, you definitely want to put them all as close to you as possible, like where you can hit them regularly, because user vaults are way more valuable in the game than the system vaults are because of that drop rate on all the resources and stuff. Also, Nikki wants to know, did or does she know what crypto is? I think you said you played crypto games before, so I imagine you do.
Generally speaking, I know what crypto is. The other one that what is it? The one that starts with an E.
Ethereum.
Yeah, that one. I didn't know that much about it, so I had to look it up. But yeah, generally speaking, I know what crypto is. I don't know all the nuances of it, but yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, last month there was the crypto trivia category.
That's
you might
right.
see that one come up again. So you'll learn a bunch of stuff.
Definitely missed all the answers on that. All of them, every single one. I was like, we're not doing this category this time.
So, a lot of us came here because of crypto. Like, we found the game because of all the crypto stuff. I know that's how I wasn't into crypto, but my boyfriend was, and I was like, okay, I need something we can do together that he'll like because of the crypto, and I'll like because it's a fun game. And then there was a lot of people that literally just for the crypto, but also if you want a really easy to digest thing, like way to learn about crypto, the Coin Hunt wiki that you've been reading, there was a podcast for a while that was like an educational about crypto in like everyday person terms podcast that I speak. Yeah. So it was done by I Speak Nerd. I know I did a couple episodes with him. There was a lot of other, like sometimes he teamed up with other people, and he even went to like different conventions and stuff and like met like, you know, important people in the crypto sphere and like interviewed them and stuff too. But yeah, he talks about like he covers all the basics like smart contracts and KYC and I even did I did an episode about how to account for crypto on your taxes because I'm a tax accountant. So you'll probably need that next year when you go to do your taxes. So yeah.
Yeah, right. She might hold it all in game for crystal keys. Never know.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
But those updates are much further down the road, and we will not fill your brain with all of the speculation there.
Yeah.
We'll talk later.
until it actually comes out. Yeah.
We should do this on a regular basis. Like maybe quarterly we check in with you and see how it's going.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Hopefully I will have leveled up my HQ by then.
Yeah.
For some reason, I feel like you're going to want to get in the auction house. As soon as you get like the full grasp on this, you're going to be like, oh, okay, let's go.
Yeah. You've only unlocked, like, you haven't even unlocked, what, 80% of the game at this point. There is so much. Like, if you think it's cute watching the regular blue QB walk across the screen, you should see how the fire elemental QB walks. Like, he drops little bits of molten fire on the ground as he walks. And then there's the sneaky seal that's a seal, so it doesn't have feet, so he like hops.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
I'm so easy to entertain.
Me too.
Just the little blue guy is adorable.
Yeah.
I know, right? We were all we came for the crypto, stayed for the QBs, let's be honest.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, go ahead.
Cole just said hitting happy hour for the paint to upgrade QBs. Great point. Have you hunted happy hour / do you know what happy hour is?
Yes, that happened like 15 minutes after I joined the Discord. I was very confused the first time, but I know what it is and I know how to do it.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Okay,
awesome.
Good. So have you had like a successful hunt during happy hour? Have you like been at home and saw that happy hour hit and then like went out hunting? How's it gone for you?
So it's gone pretty well for me. I have a ridiculous amount of blue paint right now. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what happens with blue paint, but I have
just hold on to it. Yeah.
And then I ended up with enough green paint to like the one. I don't know if you guys know about the levels, but there's for the levels of leveling up. One of the levels is you need 100 of green paint, and then you build a green QB. So I have the 100 green paint level done, and now I just need 25 more green paint in order to build the QB.
Yeah, I mean, you can get that out of one vault, so
easy.
You'll find it.
I'm hunting. I'm like, I need this. Give it to me.
Yeah. Remember when we used to? It would be like, I don't know, we couldn't get rid of the green paint, Korkio.
Oh my god.
And now it's like actually useful. I love to hear that.
Well, remember when we couldn't get blue paint from happy hour?
Yeah. And now it's all we get.
Yeah.
So that brings me to another question. Do you know what a print shop is?
Yes, and I figured out that it's at Target.
Yes.
Nice.
At least. It's gone. I figured it out. I just don't have the supplies.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're almost there.
Sad.
Every Target and every Walmart, and if you have a Target or a Walmart that doesn't have one, like maybe it's a new Target or a new Walmart, you can actually let the developers know in the Discord and they'll put one there for you.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
So, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Zenny wants to know, are you doing walking quests? Are you ready for the pirate? Okay.
I doubt she's ready for the pirate.
What is the pirate?
We'll get there. Let's go with question number 1.
Okay.
So walking quests, how are you doing with your walking quests? What do they normally track for you? And like, how far have you completed all 8 before in one reset? How are those going?
have done up to level 4, I think it was.
Nice.
I think it completed level 4 and then it was like through 5, I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we don't have that many user vaults. So the system vaults, they're actually spaced decently well, so I actually have to walk to get to them. So
nice.
Yeah, we're getting our steps in.
Good.
My phone really likes me because it's like, you exercise now?
And I think
we can feel your heart rate.
I don't think you actually have to be hunting while you're walking, as long as you're walking. I know some people they'll hold their phone, they'll swing their phone back and forth while they're in a store shopping because they're walking and it'll count steps. Or working. Yeah. So they want you to hunt, and yeah, you're supposed to be hunting, but also like if you don't have enough vaults because you're a new player and they're just not there, you can just keep walking and it'll do more. Keys are super valuable. You want as many of those as possible.
Yeah, I have a stock of blue keys right now. So
good. You'll definitely need those. So the pirate. So I don't know. In your headquarters, does it say shop and it says coming soon?
I think so. I think I've seen that. Let's see. Oh, it's loading. Hang on.
You're gonna have a bunch of friend requests.
I have Mystery Box, the Mailbox, Demolish HQ, and Chat in my headquarters right now.
You don't have the shop. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So that might be the next level. I don't know.
There is so if you click the QB down in the corner for me, there is like a price tag symbol that says the feature is not available yet.
That's tagging.
That's
okay.
Yeah, that hasn't came yet. Wait, so interesting.
Okay, so one thing,
even beginners could get like the HQ skins and stuff, no?
I guess not. No, well, you can't even use them till you're level 5, so.
Oh, that's right, huh?
Yeah. So the shop is basically the devs will usually put one thing at a time in the QB shop, and it's like a blueprint for a different QB, or it's can be like a blueprint for a HQ skin. So like the only HQ skin we've been able to buy in the shop is a little log cabin. So it basically turns your little headquarters into a log cabin, which is kind of cute. Yeah.
I'm so here for all of the adventures.
Yeah. And it's another thing why events are really important. So far, starting with, what was it, Christmas? Yeah, I think starting with the Christmas event, if you're able to finish the full quest chain, you get a headquarter skin based on whatever that quest chain was. So for Christmas, we got a little gingerbread house. For the Chinese New Year, we got, yeah.
Yeah.
For the like Chinese New Year, we got like a little, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a Chinese New Year style,
like a Tory structure kind of thing.
Yeah, and then
what talking about.
Yeah, and then for
Hawaii, the Hawaii event.
Yeah, we got a little surf
tiki
shack.
Hut.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You're gonna love it, and you're gonna love the Hawaii event cubies because they are so cute.
They're so cute.
All of the cubies are adorable. Wait, which reminds me. So have you printed any other QB, or is green the first that you would be printing?
Green would be the first I'm printing.
Okay. Have you gotten any other blueprints?
I have a red blueprint.
Nice.
Nice.
But I have no red paint, so that's not going to be for a very long time.
Or a lucrative happy hour.
A yellow one and a purple one.
Oh, you got the purple.
Yes.
Wow.
That's exciting because purple is very rare.
Some people actually,
some hunters like a year, including the developer himself.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I actually,
for it, but it's there.
Yeah.
Nice.
I believe I actually originally bought that in the auction house because I didn't want to wait any longer.
Oh my God, really?
Yes.
Yeah. It for some hunters it takes a very long time to drop. So that's exciting that you have that.
Yeah.
Was it an exciting feeling when you were like playing and saw a blueprint drop? Or you're like, what the heck is that?
The first time, no, because I was very confused as to what it was, and then I had to go
You're like,
look up what a blueprint was.
Okay.
And then I didn't know that purple was very rare. I just liked that there's 4 different colors in my inbox right now.
Yeah. It's looking cute.
So I don't think we ever explained what the pirate. So the shop will offer a blueprint for a pirate QB. There's a pirate. The shark was just recently in the shop, and that's sold out. And these are based on the level of rarity is the price. So like if it's a common, it costs 2 green keys. If it's a rare, it costs 2 yellow keys. And if it's an epic, it costs 2 red keys. Have you learned all the different levels of keys and how they work? It's basically like a base 10 system.
I learned up to yellow, but I did not know there were red keys.
Yeah. So one red is 10 yellows.
And then 10 reds is 1 purple.
Yes.
So there's also a purple level.
Yeah.
Then the vaults coincide with that as well. So you have blue, green, yellow, red, and purple vaults. Although they are much more rare the latter you get.
Yeah. So do we know how many yellow vaults are in the country? Originally it was 100, but then they added more.
No, we don't.
Yeah. I want to say it's something around like maybe 120 yellow vaults are in the US. Something like that, probably.
I think you're close, yeah.
Yeah. And then the red vaults only happen during events. And they only happen in places that already have a yellow vault. So they'll turn a random vault into a red vault during an event, but they don't happen during every event. Like some events, they're not doing red vaults. Like I'm sure this event they won't do a red vault because we're doing QB Air instead, which is essentially in itself a red vault. That's super complicated.
If you have to spend red keys, it's a red vault.
Yeah,
at its core.
Yeah. And then
so red keys are essentially $1,000 in the game.
No,
I'm sorry, $100.
Yeah.
Purple keys are 1,000.
Yeah.
Yellow keys are 10 because it equals $10 of crypto that you can get back, so on and so forth. I guess I should have started the other way, but
Now, purple vaults are also there's only ever one in the world at a time. And those are randomly dropped during big things like when the UK launch happened, they put a purple vault in London, basically to entice other coin hunters to go travel to the UK and help like build up the game and everything. Because, you know, if you answer it correctly, you get $1,000. And that could like pay for your flight. So there was a purple vault in Hawaii. What was it for? Was it during the Hawaii event?
The Hawaii event, yeah.
Yeah. And so some of the people we were with that day climbing the volcano, they had actually gone to that purple vault like maybe a month or two before we were climbing the volcano, and they had solved it, and they had all gotten $1,000. It's pretty cool.
Almost all of them.
Dang.
Almost all of them. Yeah.
Somebody also lost a purple key, which is painful.
Yeah.
So, it's tough.
And the trivia gets harder the higher in level you go, but the purple
I'm sure
vaults,
you've noticed that with the blue and greens, right?
Yeah. The purple vaults are unique though, because they're not like extra hard questions. They're questions specifically about the history of the game. And so almost all the answers, like you could find them by searching, you know, the question on the Coin Hunt wiki, if it's there. Like sometimes it's who was the first hunter to print this QB, or how many QBs were left in print shops in 2021. Like they're like very specific questions about the game, but all the answers have been in Medium articles that the game has released. So they've told us all this information. It's just, did you remember and did you pay attention enough, kind of thing.
The answer is definitely no.
Right. Well,
hey, but it's good to know this stuff now, so you know to pay like extra close attention to the Medium articles, and
but also no one ever solves a purple vault alone. Like if someone is going to solve a purple vault, the entire community knows. They usually live stream it so that they can ask the question. The entire community, like a ton of us, will be there to help you answer the question. Like we've done it every time. So yeah, those kinds of things don't happen alone.
Luckily, it's also not timed, which actually brings me to another question that I just thought of. Anna, are you in hunter mode or chill mode?
I am in hunter mode.
Good.
Hunter mode? It's more fun.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so you know the difference between the two.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
It has the hunter mode has to do with the quicker you get the answer, the better the rewards are. So
yeah.
So you've got, I think, is it 2 seconds now, or is it 2.5? I thought we used to have 2.5 and then they nerfed it to 2 seconds.
No, I think we had 3 and they nerfed it to 2.5.
Okay.
Yeah, when I went into hunter mode, it said 2.5.
Oh, it tells you.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever switched out, so I don't know that I've ever had to switch back and have it tell me. Yeah, so that's cool. Apparently, Pika Blue tells us there's 109 cranes in the USA. So
I believe that's correct me if I'm wrong, but Pika Blue, are you Amphi?
Oh, is
Welcome.
that Amphi?
Welcome back. Yeah.
Cool.
Just guessing by the little what the profile picture.
Oh yeah. Also, Nikki says tell her about the flashcards. So is it the wiki that has the flashcards?
Yeah.
So you can actually study the trivia on the wiki with they have a flashcard system that you can.
Oh, I'm just gonna be really well-rounded then.
Yeah.
I see you.
But I think you can do it. You can do it by category.
So
you don't have to it's not a remix of everything. So you can literally pick stuff. Like if you need to work on, obviously you've got science and technology down. So if you need to work on celebrity or music or whatever the case is. I think you can focus. Oh, I got you, girl. Sure. Just call me. That's my favorite category.
Yeah, I'd have to call you for that too.
Mixed up. It's not my fault. They all look the same.
No, it's okay. My brain just holds useless pop culture information. It's the only stuff that sticks up here. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh my god. Okay.
It's helpful in Coin Hunt World.
You mentioned you could tell by Amphi's picture. Here I am reading my own chat on the video, the way I see it on the video, and not like I can't even see. I wasn't even looking at the one that has the pictures because I'm an idiot. But real quick side note, Amphi, I'm glad you're here. I wanted to say thank you because your very first, like, way back in the day, wasn't that like the first ever IT Guy episode or the second one or something that Amphi was on? And he was talking about the green key equivalent of things. So that kind of gave me a kick in the butt and made me want to be an active part of the community and create spreadsheets and join the wiki team and have my own show and everything. So thank you, Amphi. I appreciate you. Okay, anyway, done with my segment.
Way to be an inspiration.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, which is another great question. Have you been able to catch any of the other like Coin Hunt World content creators stuff? Podcasts, videos?
Yeah, I have
memes.
I've watched a few of your guys' episodes because I was trying to figure out what was going on.
Probably got a little sidetracked because we always get a little sidetracked.
We talk about whatever the fuck we want.
I somewhat followed this track, so I'm kidding. But yeah, I've tried to. If you have any recommendations for specific users or creators, let me know.
For sure. IT Guy is a great place to start because he kind of does an evolution of the game and focuses on stuff that's going on in the game that week. He's pretty structured.
Yeah, his structure is each week he like interviews a player that might have some major influence on the game, like either they're like an OG that's been playing for a long time or something like that. But yeah, and he's actually started like interviewing people that he had interviewed almost a year before. So IT Guy, that's the blockchain gaming podcast you can find on Spotify. He also releases the video on YouTube maybe like a day or two later. Also, Zach and Beats are another major one. They're also on Spotify. They also sometimes release their videos on YouTube. They're just two dudes.
Perfect.
They're kind of funny.
Listening stuff for cell culture now.
Yeah. I find it really awesome, like helpful, like when I go walking to do my walking quest to like listen to a podcast while I'm doing it. It's quite entertaining. Yeah. So those are the main, like, have been around for a long time guys. And then there's the Bar and Chill, which is Rainstorm. He does a live, he's on Twitch, right? He has a live Twitch thing. He does like giveaways. He does trivia stuff on his show. He does like just like a hangout and, you know, whatever stuff.
Yeah, literally a Friday night bar and chill.
Yes. Yeah. Probably best caught live. I don't even know. You can watch his stuff, like rewatch his stuff, right? But yeah, he's more of a live hangout.
Oh, Hoth is hooking us up right here. Logic Troll.
Logic Troll is he's wild.
You would really enjoy his videos because he does like power hours where he tries to beat his last record where he bikes and hunts at the same time. He has like a BMX bike, and he's in Canada. God, I can't remember which city he is in Canada.
Vancouver, right?
I think so.
I think he's Vancouver. Or Victoria or somewhere in British Columbia.
Yeah. But every time he like tries to beat his last goal. So I think his last video, he made like $30 in an hour. And like he'll have 2 points of view where he wears a GoPro so you can see like the biking that he does and like all of the street view and everything. And then he has the game view. So that one's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yes, Logic Troll, we love you.
And then Trash Tube's awesome. Yeah. We actually had Trash Tube and his daughter on for our Father's Day episode, and that was really fun.
Also named Anna.
Yeah.
Anna Lakely.
Yeah.
It's meant to be. I'm going to go watch him now.
I love Trash Tube because he reminds me of my dad. He's just kind of like a cool. I was gonna say somewhat corny, but he's pretty corny and it's freaking adorable. Like he's a dad and his daughter is young. She's like college age, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And do they always hunt together? Does he ever?
Pretty much.
I think and they're in like DC area.
Yeah, they're super helpful for trivia.
Yes.
Because you can also watch their gameplay. And Trash Tube knows like all sorts of crazy like movie and music trivia, and is really good at like coming up with ways to make it stick in your brain, even though he doesn't even realize it.
Yeah, and he gets really fucking goofy sometimes. Like, what was it Sally Fields where he put the wig on?
Yes.
And he like did a fake like Save the Children commercial. Like I don't know, it was hilarious. You just have to see it.
But I think you're right, Korkio, that Leaf the Impaler, as everybody's saying in the chat.
Yes.
Or I'm sorry, I always say Leaf. Life the Impaler.
Life the Impaler, yeah.
So ironic. Such a good name.
Yeah.
That's like a great place to start content-wise, for just like how-to videos and upgrading stuff and all of that good stuff. It's just been so long since a lot of us have been, new players. So the shit that we talk about is like, okay, great. How many red keys are we going to need for this event?
Right.
And it's like, oh, I didn't even realize there were red keys.
Yeah.
So, but which is what makes this episode so fun and like getting to, because a lot of the people that watch our content are also, seasoned hunters, or they've at least been playing for a few months. So it's kind of cool to like pick your brain and get a sense of like what new players are thinking and hunting like on a daily basis, and like that you have goals, it's really cool.
Yeah. It's good for us to know what it's like for beginners, so that like when we want to get more beginners playing the game, like we know what to tell them and like what's going to be accurate for their actual experience initially. Yeah.
And we're not just like word vomiting, like, ah, like
right.
We were on the volcano.
Right. Logic Troll says, yes, he's from Vancouver. Also, Hoth mentioned KSG.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't do the buddy quest thing with Antrev anymore, right? It's just KSG.
Yes, but he still streams.
Yeah. He is in New Jersey, and just I haven't watched a stream. I haven't watched anyone's stream, so it's nothing personal, guys. Like, if you have a podcast, I will listen to it while I walk, but like I don't have time to watch streams. But I love you all. So do you know what he does on his stream? I know I just listened to his interview with IT Guy, but
yeah, he does live gameplay.
Okay.
And then also he's done a few referral streams where he'll
literally
just stream to like go try to shill referrals and get new referrals. So I don't know if you had a chance to listen to his IT Guy episode, but I've heard some pretty funny stories on his like trying to refer Pokemon Go players, and they're like, fuck off, man. Literally go away.
Yeah, he said one guy literally ran away from him or something. Yeah.
You're playing a game, it's not even paying you. I'm trying to hook you on a game that pays you money.
Right.
To be fair, Pokemon Go people are really into Pokemon Go. Like that's their thing. If they play that, that's their thing.
Yeah.
That I have found, at least. My friend was really into it. He's like, there's a battle at this place. I gotta go. I'm like, we're studying. He left.
We're studying.
I have an exam day 2, he left. It was fine. We're fine.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, that is wow. I mean, people are still like really latched onto it after. I mean, God, it's been around for how many years now? 6, 7 years, maybe even longer. That's crazy. Good for them, though. I hope to see Coin Hunt World with, you know, our addicted players like that in, you know, 6 to 8 years down the road.
Kevo says that guy was catching a shiny Charizard. Okay.
Yes.
Are the shiny Charizards becoming NFTs or something? What's the big deal? No, I'm kidding. I respect all Pokemon Go players. To be fair, I played when it first came out for like that first 6 months. It was super exciting. Everybody was like very amped on it. And then it died out pretty quickly. And then we found Coin Hunt World and it was like, oh yay, we found a new Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
And now we've been sticking with this for, definitely well over a year. So
yeah. I don't know if you know about us really at all, but yeah, like I've been playing since I think July 31st of last year. And Mama, you've been playing since longer than that, right?
May of last year. So not too much longer.
So the addiction is sustainable. It really is.
Yeah. They keep you engaged.
Yeah. Yeah, they kind of keep you on the edge of your seat wanting more all the time. They kind of just trickle all the new content out to you nice and slowly. So you're just like, more, give me more.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Where
okay. So Kevo said, I know what the shiny Pokemon are. He's like, they're a different color. But then he says, we've been asking IW to make rare after colors of the cubies.
He said alter
that
colors.
Would be sorry,
I don't know.
I don't have my glasses on when I do this. That makes way more sense. That would be cool, like shiny cubies.
Yeah, I heard.
And you have to go to like a vault, a specific vault to go get them.
Someone was talking about it somewhere. I think in the Discord they were chatting about how like on Pokemon Go, like some things are shiny or they have like a different, like it can be the same thing as another one except because of its like shininess or whatever that makes it even more rare. So they have like their own individual stats, I guess, in a way. And so I don't know.
That could be kind of cool.
Yeah, I cannot imagine the development required for something like that. That would be just too much, I think. So
yeah,
I can't imagine. We don't even have structures yet. So like, guys, calm your shit down.
Yeah.
Calm your shit down.
Feed them any more ideas for them to go like run with.
But hear me out. Shiny QB that drops sparkles behind as it walks.
Oh, but it's so cute though.
Yeah,
that sounds so cute.
I'm just saying, it's not a bad idea. I'm down for that idea.
Yeah, I like that too. I really still love Coin Demon's idea for the static QB, because Coin Demon said one day he was drinking sparkling water and the bubbles reminded him of kind of like static, and how cool it would be to have like an animated QB that just is like staticky. I'm like, I still like that for some reason. Yeah,
I like that. That's cool.
Yeah,
it's because we grew up in the 90s where like static television was an everyday occurrence that we would see, so it's really just nostalgic for us.
Yeah.
Hey, we 90s were great. I don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, Rainstorm says a crystal series of the base colors would make sick epics.
That would be really cool, like see-through-y ones. Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
I like it. A gem or crystal event. Well, we already have the crystals.
Yeah, crystal keys. They could go with the crystal keys, the crystal, like air crystals and stuff like that.
I mean, that would be a way to make like air crystals and earth crystals and water crystals like even more valuable. Like if you need those to crystallize your regular base color QB, I think you should be able to
up the avatar.
Yeah. So the resources from so this is actually a great segue into the anniversary event, which I'm sure this is what many people have tuned in for. So we'll move into anniversary event topics, but last year's anniversary event was it was called Elemental Invasion, and it had earth, water, air, and fire cubies and resources that went along with the event. And this is the event that I was mentioning earlier, where like if you're hunting in a group, you could essentially like spawn structures. So during that event last year, we were able to, if you were in groups and hunting and you were on foot, nimble hunting. Actually, I'm not sure if nimble hunting was necessarily released yet. Okay, so that was Halloween. I'm sorry. Forget that I said walking. But hunting in a group, you could spawn structures, and depending on if it was common, rare, or epic, depended on kind of how many hunters you had with you and how many people were hunting in that area at a time. So the more people that you hunted with, the better chance you had at spawning an epic structure, which were monoliths.
Yeah, and you would go to those monoliths, you click on them, and you would get a heart of that kind. So if it was a water monolith, you get a water heart. An air monolith, you get an air heart. And that was the only way to get them. And those are the only ones that exist, are the ones that came out of the monoliths last year. And supposedly we're not getting them ever again. Some of us still have a good chunk of them in our inventory, and we've been like trickling them out in the auction house to like newer hunters that want them. But every QB, like I don't remember the exact amount of resources, but like to make a air QB, it required a bunch of air crystals, one air heart, and wasn't it paint? Didn't it need like yellow paint too, or no paint?
No, just resin.
Okay,
yeah.
Just resin. Yeah. So.
Oh, you need resin for everything.
Yes.
Everything you print needs resin.
Yeah.
I think pretty much everything. Yeah.
Pretty much everything. There's a shit ton of QBs though, so if you really like the QBs, there's a shit ton of them. Like, just wait.
Yay.
Yeah. We got to get you to auction house level.
Yeah.
So that way you can start shopping.
We're working on it. I need green paint.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just hunt.
So only 25 more. So you just have to hit like, that's like one vault. Yeah. We're so close. I hope
it keeps giving me blue paint. Every time I paint, I'm like, yes, and then it's blue.
Yeah.
Illusion people, please rig the vaults.
Yeah. Also, like, happy hour, it literally happens once every day. And a day, you're Central Time Zone, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So a day for you is 7 p.m. to 7 p.m. So, because it goes by UTC, so like Universal Time. So like you could have a happy hour at 6 p.m. and then have another happy hour at 7 p.m. And that, my friends, is wonderful.
Yes.
Because the vaults also reset. So,
that is what do we call that happy hour? It's got to be called something special.
The double dip happy hour. I mean, it's like the golden happy hour. But
yes,
the golden hour is like that hour in the morning after you drank all night that you're like, right? Isn't that called the golden hour when you're like not drunk anymore?
I thought golden hour was like sun through the window and everyone's taking selfies.
Oh.
So I don't know what you're talking about, but
a couple of interpretations of golden hour.
Hey, all right, y'all in the comments, let us know what you think golden hour is.
I just remember being on Instagram and all the influencers are like hashtag golden hour.
Yes.
All right.
I don't know.
That's probably my problem. I don't know Instagram very well, so. Yeah, that's why I don't know about that. But okay, anyway.
Amphi just hooked us up with this sick stack. I'm sorry. What am I trying to say? Stat.
No clue.
Stat.
Stat. There we go. I'm like getting sat and stat mixed up. And stack. But there's 96 QBs in the game, Anna. So we've got quite a bit.
Basically, I have 95 more to build.
Yes.
That's what I hear.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Cool.
And some of them you won't be able to build because they've dropped during events or whatever the case may be, but there's always the option of the auction house.
Yeah.
But that's also another thing that makes the game really fun is like the coin hunt world economy and like is very healthy. And there are tons of different ways to play the game. And like, if you're in it for the QBs, the auction house is like where you're probably at, because you're either like buying resources to print or buying QBs. Or you're in the auction house like selling stuff because you're in it for the crypto and just want the keys, and you're like, okay, I don't need all this cosmetic stuff, so you sell it off. And you know, there's lots to do, but glad you're one of us in that we love the QBs. Yeah.
So apparently the chat completely agrees with you. From Aperture Cat, Logic Troll, Hoth, Feedgo, Nikki, Rubix, they all say that golden hour is the hour before sunset when the lighting is great for photos.
Mm-hmm.
So,
as my coworker would say,
you got it.
Youths.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to figure out what this random other golden hour was, though, because I know a bunch of drunks told me about it once, so it's got to exist.
I'm curious what this is.
Sure.
Is it like when you're still awake when the sun comes up? Like, you're like, oh, it's the golden hour. Like, you need to go to bed.
I just hope that it's crazy hour, because by then the sleepy ha-has have come out, and we
I love the sleepy ha-has. I love the sleepy ha-has. I love that term. That is a great term. I need to use that.
Me too.
Yeah.
I use it all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, but Nikki Boo wants to like fully warn you that you have to have 1 million keys to buy anything in the auction house. Not necessarily Nikki Boo, but for some things, yes. Some things can get very expensive.
That's one thing about this game is when they say epic, they really fucking mean it. So like shit isn't easy. Like, it's not one of those games where you can accomplish all the things and beat the game. It's not that. It will never be that. It will likely be completely impossible for you to have every QB, because some of these QBs, like the legendaries, there is one of them every year. So currently there's one legendary in the game. Zach has it. Well, there's two
QBs, but one blueprint. Yeah.
One blueprint in the game. He can print more QBs, but they take a hell of a lot of work to print. But Zach won the first legendary at last year's anniversary event. Someone will be winning the legendary for this year. It is a different legendary. They will get the blueprint, and then it will probably take them months and months to print it, because it takes a lot of these really hard resources. But there's also QBs you can never get again. So like the very first Thanksgiving event had a turkey QB. It was literally a cooked turkey with like, it looked like a cooked turkey. It's hilarious. And it never had a blueprint. So it was just like, if you hunted that Thanksgiving, you got the QB. And
I don't even think you needed to hunt. I think all you had to do was log into the game.
Maybe you just logged into the game. But there's an extremely small number of them. I don't even know the number. And then a bunch of people that were playing then don't even play anymore. And there's no blueprint, so you can't print more. So there is a set number that's all that will ever exist. And what did we say last week? Beats bought one. It cost him 1.2 purples.
Oh, I thought it was close to. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to
it. Cost him a shit ton. It was very expensive. There's another one like that. The very first New Year's Eve QB, which was New Year's Eve 2021, also didn't have a blueprint, and it's extremely rare. And if you ever see Cuckoo Puffs in the Discord, his little avatar is the New Year's Eve QB. That's kind of like what he wears.
It's very cute.
Yeah, it's super cute. But like, if you could get all of the QBs, like, I can't imagine who that person would ever be. Like, who would ever have enough to get all the QBs? And then
the
there's
very first player ever.
Yeah, right. So Amphi is saying there were 54 54 turkey QBs and 91 New Year's Eve QBs, and then a bunch of those people don't play anymore. So, and then there's been people that have been banned. So if you go get people to play this with you, which I highly recommend, like, get your friends, don't let them fucking cheat, because then they'll get banned and they'll never be allowed back ever again. Like, there is a zero tolerance policy for like, yeah. So people can get banned by like, like maybe their girlfriend,
obvious things,
like some dude and his girlfriend, like they both have phones, so he takes her phone out when he hunts, and he hunts with both in his hands at the same time. If someone does that, they have ways of catching that will get you banned. If you multi-account, like maybe you just go out and buy, like you use your work phone and your personal phone, and you so you can put out extra vaults, that will get you banned. There's people that can like spoof like their location on their phone and pretend that they're in a different place than they are. That'll easily get you banned. Don't ever do that. Don't let any of your friends ever do that, because when they get banned, it sucks for everyone because their user vaults go away.
Yeah.
And any resources that they collected also go away.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, auction house shenanigans will definitely get you banned.
Oh, yeah. Don't try and,
you have to worry about this. It sounds like you're very, like, you know, well-rounded is the word that we're going to use.
Basically, and don't break into the game and change the code.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like, the stuff, if it feels bad doing it, like, it feels like you're doing something bad and something wrong, you probably are, and don't do it. If you have to question whether or not it's okay to do, it's probably not. Don't do it.
Yeah,
that's my rule of
very good logic.
But the auction house stuff, like, that's kind of a gray area. Like, if let's say your best friends decide to start playing and they don't really like it that much, but they know you do, so they're like, here, like, I'm gonna put all my stuff in the auction house, and like, you like overpay for it for them, like, they'll catch that, and that's not okay either. So like, prearranging how much you're gonna pay for stuff in the auction house with certain people, and like, if they can catch that you're doing that, they won't allow it.
So it's essentially transferring keys.
Yeah. And keys are essentially money.
But anyways, she doesn't have to worry about that yet. We have to unlock the auction house first.
Right.
But let's get back to QB Air. So Anna, tell us what you know and what you're expecting with QB Air coming up on Wednesday at Reset.
Very, very little. So let's start from the beginning. Tell me the story.
Well, QB Air Part 1, which lasts for 7 days, begins Wednesday at our afternoon reset. So for Pacific time, that's 5 p.m. for us. So I believe 7 p.m. your guys' time, 8 p.m. for the East Coast. QB Air is the anniversary theme for this year. So all of the event resources, the event QBs will be obviously airline plane themed, except for the epic, which is a wombat. I think that's just for the shits and gigs.
There's also the pilot epic.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yes. But okay, good point. So there's 2 epics that you still need to get because we have to release the recipe for those. We're not going to do that yet, but so 2 epics there, 2 rares, right, Korkio? Let me go down to my doc here.
Well, so kind of, it's one blueprint, but when you print the blueprint, it could come out as different things. They call it a randomizer. Yeah. So the flight attendant could be one of 3 flight attendants that come out when you print it. Like, it's either let me rack my brain. Natalie,
Jamie,
Angela, and Jamie. Yeah. And then the marshaller is just the marshaller. It's named Zach. It's named after the player that got the legendary last year, who is also Zach from the Zach and Beats podcast, if you are to listen to that. So he's kind of interesting because he got the legendary and then now he has a podcast. So it's a whole different viewpoint on the game because he's like the legendary holder, and things that apply to him don't apply to the rest of us sometimes, like how many resources he needs to print the legendary. It's insane. Anyway, and then the epic is when you print it, it either comes out as George or Laura. And you can print these multiple times. In the past, we've had randomizer blueprints that you print once and the blueprint goes away and you don't know which QB you're going to get out of it. Like our tikis were like that. And like there's cats that are like that.
So essentially, you're going to want a shit ton of resources.
Yes. So you can print these blueprints as many times as possible to get as many of the different type of things as possible.
Exactly. Yeah. And this might actually be a good thing for both of us, actually, because I don't know if we know, like, I know that you can participate in the quest line. Of course, are you familiar with quest lines at all? Have you read anything about quest lines on the wiki? Okay, so quest lines also started with the Halloween event last year.
I think
Halloween,
so.
Maybe Christmas.
No, I think it's Halloween.
Okay. Oh yeah. Because of I think it was Halloween.
Yeah.
Anyways, so essentially, you put in a key to start the quest line. It starts with a blue, and then you move up to a green after you complete the first quest with the blue key.
It runs kind of like you're upgrading your headquarters. It's got like different things you have to accomplish in order to get to the next level. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's kind of another way of one, competing on the leaderboard, but two, participating in the event. And so if you decide that you want to do the quest line, you kind of have to have at minimum one red key, one yellow, one green, and one blue, just to progress through the quest line. And that does not include the vaults that you hit to get resources. So basically, events means a shit ton of keys. It's going to cost just to hit vaults, gather resources, participate in the quest line, all of this stuff. But if you decide that you don't want to do the quest line, no fret, not a big deal. You can still collect the blueprints. You can still collect the resources, print as much as you want, or as little as you want. But essentially, once completing the quest line, I think, is that when we get the boarding pass? So there's still some speculation.
Yeah, we don't know yet. Also,
on this event.
Hoth is saying Christmas was the first quest line. I feel like I remember.
I think he's right.
Yeah?
I think he's right because because Halloween was more of like spawning
the cauldrons.
And the cauldrons and the cats and everything. So I think we were wasting keys printing and buying cat blueprints.
Yeah.
That was the key sync. That event. And then Christmas was the first quest line. Because that was actually the HQ skin. That's right. The HQ skin is the whole quest line thing. So once you complete the quest line, you're guaranteed an HQ skin for that event. So like the ones we were talking about earlier, the gingerbread house and the tiki hut.
And the first 5 people in every country to do it also get like a special NFT that is like a behind the scenes, like making of the event kind of NFT, which is kind of cool. So I would wait until we know all the details about like the quest line and stuff before you decide if you want to participate. Because sometime, like, I imagine they could do something where like you get a reward at each major level. So it doesn't, because last time, remember, if you just put a blue key into the Hawaii event question, you got the start of the Hawaii event NFT just for putting a blue key in. You didn't have to complete the quest chain. So they might do something like that. So you always want to wait and find out what the information is before you say you're not going to do something or say you are going to do something. But anyway, yeah. So
that's going to be the event. And then part 2. So you've got 7 days to essentially complete or not complete the quest line. And I think, obviously, I don't know, actually, that I should take away that obviously. I think event resources will be dropping all the way through part 2? Question mark?
I don't think so.
You only have a week?
I think so. Also, you want to get that green paint before Wednesday because you won't get any paint during the event.
Okay.
Yeah. So paint stops when events start and you only get event resources. So yeah, hunt your balls off until
Labor Day weekend event is hunting.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So then part 2 happens. That begins September 21st. So a full 2 weeks after the start of part 1. And that is the trivia gauntlet, which I'm not sure if you've heard about the trivia gauntlet yet or not.
I think I vaguely read about it.
Okay, so that's what the QB Air blimp is kind of hosting. So during the event, during part 1 and 2, you'll see a blimp that's floating above your headquarters. It looks like that for everybody, so everybody will have access to it. Apparently you can peek inside during the event to like see what's going on the blimp, check out all of our cool pilots and flight attendants and marshalers and all that good stuff. But the gauntlet itself begins on the 21st, and it is a trivia, I don't know, trivia death match, essentially.
So the way it works
is the best and fastest at trivia wins.
Yeah. It's an individual thing that you do on your own, but you get a score based on your progress in it, and that score goes against other people's scores. And so the person with the best score for this trivia thing gets the legendary this year. But the top 500 scores get the Wombat blueprint, which I'm really excited for. I at least want to get that. I have no thoughts that I might get the legendary. That's likely not going to happen. And the way this trivia mini game works is like you get 4 lives basically. They start you with 4 lives. Initially you get 4 blue questions, and then they move on to 3 green questions, 2 yellow questions, and then a red question. And your score is based on obviously how far you make in the questions, probably how many lives you use, and then also the amount of time it takes you to answer the question. So the faster you answer perfectly and don't use lives, the farther you go and the higher your score is. And you get paid out.
How are your trivia skills, Anna? How quick are you?
Not strong.
I mean, you're doing it in hunter mode, which is great.
I'm doing well in hunter mode. I think in comparison to other trivia people, not great.
Well, there are very few of us that are actually here for the trivia. I think Beats from the Zach and Beats podcast was actually on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Trivia is his thing. That's why he's here. But I don't know that I've heard other people say that. So
and Rubik's is at number 1 on the trivia leaderboard, and I think we were reminded today by Rubik's that they've been maintaining that spot for almost a year. So
yeah.
We've got some stiff competition, and honestly, I'm pulling for you, Rubik's. I really hope you win it. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Well deserved, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, so in order to actually do the trivia gauntlet thing, it requires a boarding pass. You can either get a boarding pass from the first part of the event, and we don't know exactly how that happens, or you can buy them for a red key. So basically, if you have 1,000 blue keys, you have a red key, and you could play it. And you get paid out based on wherever you finish. So if you get a perfect on that red question at the end, you get $100. If you get a great at the red question on the end, you get $70, right? Is that the payout? Yeah. And then if you get a great on the yellow question and that's the end, like you don't do any better than that, you get $7. So it's like the payout of the final thing. And you can do it as many times as you want, which basically means as many red keys as you have to spend on it. So some people, like I think IT Guy said he has like 10 or 11 red keys that he plans on.
I think he said like 6 or 7, and then he has more that he could, more yellows that he could forge up.
Yeah, but, and he's already forged them all the way up to red. Like he's just gonna fucking go for it. That blows my mind.
Well, I don't know exactly if he's gonna go for it. So here's my idea on IT guy. He's gonna test it out with the boarding pass, probably do the quest line, and give it a go on the first one, and then maybe spend another one, and then if it's just like trash, like the whole mechanic itself, he's gonna save the rest of his reds, forge up to a purple, and have it set for CHW Fest. But he won't forge until they announce the winner of the contest.
Yeah.
If he was smart, he won't.
Right.
Anna, have you heard about CHW Fest?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god! So there's going to be a Coin Hunt World Festival, hopefully in Q1 of next year. So mark your calendars whenever that date comes out.
Start saving up for a plane trip to Vegas, because it's going to be in Vegas. Yeah. Okay, why is everyone in the chat talking about cats? Fuck cats. Guys, stop talking about cats.
We're talking about real cats because I have a cat and she's adorable and her name is Fluffer.
Oh, that's cute.
Yes.
There you go, Aperture Cat.
No, they're talking about cat blueprints for some reason.
I don't know. Cats could always be mistaken for categories too, but when it comes from Aperture Cat, I know it's real cats, the fluffy ones.
Right. Maddie, no, you didn't get epic. You didn't get the beans for the epic resources required yet. We're kind of making you wait so you can just learn to enjoy our show and then get your beans. Yeah. Anyway.
But that did just remind me of a tip that IW gave in the Discord, which was you can always prep for an event, he says, by acquiring the common and rare QBs / resources of the same event last year. He always words things like he's always in a hurry. So I'm like, what does that say?
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we'll see what resources come back, right? We know what resources are coming back.
Yeah. I think he was saying that as like, because all the other things, like it was helpful to have last year's like common, like Chinese New Year and like the Christmas stuff. I don't know, because you had to equip it in the quest chain in order to move to the next one. Kind of like you have to equip your green QB for your headquarters. It's like you have to print the thing and equip it. But if you already have it, you don't have to print it. You can just move to the next thing already. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway.
I don't know. I think it's time we give them the beans.
Wait.
I think we need to roll the beautiful bean footage.
Wait. Who is TD? Do we know who TD is?
On another channel, it was told that the quest chain and the trivia both combined will determine the top 500.
So the quest chain is part of your score?
No, that I think Illusion Weaver just spelled that in the Discord earlier today, because I don't know if you guys caught that in Life the Impaler's video. He had said part 1 and part 2 would count together on the leaderboard for the gauntlet, and Illusion Weaver said, like, no, that's not true. Part 2 will be a completely separate one, because it wouldn't be fair. Essentially, everybody who assumes, like, yes, if like the most random of hunters who's not on the Discord but gets that boarding pass, gets the free boarding pass, and does the speediest trivia could win the legendary. Yeah, that is still completely on the table.
You don't have to be rich.
So you don't have to do, you don't have to be rich. You don't have to do grindy hunting. It's a skill-based mechanic, and that's it. So yeah. Let's squash that rumor because, Illusion Weaver clarified that in the Discord this morning. If you don't believe me, search Illusion Weaver in the Discord.
Hey, so we've got Harris in the chat. I can't remember. Did we talk about Harris last week? Did her thing come out before our stream last week? Oh my God,
yes.
Girl,
right
you
before.
are
Remember, I sent it to you.
Wonderful. Yeah, you did. I know we talked about it, but I couldn't remember if we talked about it live or if just you and I talked about it. Girl, you're hilarious. I love you.
I know.
Keep doing it. So Harris started this cute little like newscast thing. And it was kind of like a joke. There's a lot of inside jokes. It might not be the funniest thing for a newbie hunter if you don't know all the inside jokes, but it's still awesome. Like it's just basically a newscast about Coin Hunt World news, and yeah, it was great. Girl, you are hilarious. Just please keep doing it. Please keep doing it.
I know.
Okay.
You got to come on the stream, but I obviously heard that you'll be on Zach and Beats first, so we'll have to have you on later, because I guess Zach and Beats are stealing the ladies of the hunt.
What the hell?
Come on, guys.
Anyway. All right.
All right. Okay, I think it's time. We ready?
You think it's
Let's
time?
do this. I think it's time. But
All
let's
right.
go through what's already been revealed. So,
Yes.
Logic Troll spilled the first can of beans, which was the was his the marshaller or was his the flight attendant? His was the flight attendant. So flight attendant recipe, which is new ingredient for everyone, the key cards. So 500 key cards, returning resource, fine silk, 200 fine silk that we all, if you were around during the Chinese New Year event, that was a resource for the Chinese New Year event. So 200 of that. And then of course, 2000 resin. Life the Impaler did the Marshaller reveal, 100 key cards for that one. That one's the common QB. 2 cinnamon sticks, returning resource right there. From
Finally,
the
they're
event.
worth something. I didn't get to see that, so I'm glad you're going over that because yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Yes, Bearded Ant Hunter, you did jump in right around bean spilling. We haven't gotten there yet, but we're about to.
We're about to make the floor really messy, so just be prepared.
Yeah.
And then Anna, so cinnamon sticks, to give you a little bit of backstory, was a resource that dropped quite a bit during Christmas, and the blueprints at the time didn't call for so many cinnamon sticks, and we were getting so many of them that we couldn't really make sense of why we were getting so many cinnamon sticks when the resource use was so little. So now they're starting to bring back resources in other ways, so it makes it useful for hunters that have them in their inventory. So we're all very grateful to have something to use these on.
You know what I just realized?
30.
I think is so funny. Okay, so originally when they came out with the design for this common QB, they said he was an air traffic controller. But they also had the image of the guy with the sticks that, like, you know, directs the plane with the light up sticks. And I'm like, guys, that is not an air traffic controller. An air traffic controller is up in a tower wearing a headset talking to the airplanes. Like, they've never seen okay, now I'm going to forget the name of that movie all about air traffic controllers. Anyway, so they called it an air traffic controller, but they designed the QB as a marshaller because the marshallers are the guys that have the sticks. And I was like, it's really easy. Either just change the design to a guy wearing a headset or, like, call it a marshaller. They decided to switch it to calling him a marshaller. And I just figured out why, Mama. It's the cinnamon sticks.
Yeah. It's a bit of a stretch, but, like,
It is.
I guess it's a stick of some kind, so we'll take it.
Right. Okay.
I'm asking the chat if they have any guesses on resources. Harris is guessing air crystals. Thank you, Amphi, for the idea. Before we reveal what the pilots need, everyone throw their guesses out. Bearded Ant Hunter said, by the way, Anna, he said, hi, ladies. Good to see you, MischiefManaged. Love your username. We see another Harry Potter fan. Recognize.
Maddie guessed golden thread.
Mm-hmm.
Probably because of the fine silk. That might be why that's his guess.
Yeah. Water crystal is an interesting guess. I'm actually surprised that...
There's a lot of golden thread guesses actually coming out. Look at that.
Interesting.
Pilot wings. Pilot wings. That's a good thought. Like, you know how, like...
That's a good thought.
did you ever go flying when you were a kid? Like before 9/11? Did they did they like let you like did you get to go into the cockpit and meet the pilot and they give you like the little wing pin?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think
like the sticker. Mine was a sticker. It wasn't actually a pin. The little gold sticker like the firemen give you.
Oh, I got a little pin.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, maybe that's what he means by the pilot wings, because they always called that the wings. You pin on your wings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a good guess.
Sorry,
Do you have
that's
any
not
guesses,
it.
Anna? Yeah.
What?
Sorry, but no.
Do you have guesses
on airline themed resources that the game could either create or, well, yeah, yes,
for you? It would be create because you probably don't
yeah.
know all of them.
Yeah. The pilot wings is a good guess. I would have guessed that since that's on every single uniform, no matter what the company is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Magical fabric, I
Like,
saw. Magical fabric, I saw a lot of people guessing, which was a Halloween resource last year and the year before, right?
Yeah, I think that's a good guess, but that's also an epic resource, isn't it?
True, but we're announcing the epic cubies, so
Oh yeah,
that's true. It's not a bad guess. It's not a bad guess.
I think the bat wings is a good guess too. We've got bat wings out there. And...
Bat wings is definitely a good guess. Definitely remember the cockpit visit nostalgia. True. All right.
Wait. Feed goat is saying hats.
Oh. We're getting closer, you guys. We're getting closer. Pilot hats. There we go. Nikki Boo.
Really?
Nikki Boo.
How would you guys guess this?
The pilot wings was a great idea, or a great guess. I think that just led people to ponder on that. But yes, so the pilot hats is the new resource that, or I should say, the newest resource that we know of.
But wait.
Epic cubies. It's not the only one, but
wait. Do y'all remember how many hats the witch required?
There you go.
It's the same.
And you know what? Once we reveal the whole recipe, I'll throw it into the chat, so it's also on. It's also on the screen.
Yeah. No, yes, you can't see it now because I can't see it. How are you gonna see it? We only know the numbers. We don't have pictures.
Oh yeah, we don't have pictures, but we do have pictures
Anthony.
of the epic cubies, and their hats are different from the flight attendants. So the pilot hats could be like the blue hats that George and Laura are wearing. Yeah. With the wings on them. So
yeah. And honestly, technically, like if the pilot hat has wings on it, then pilot wings is also kind of correct. The pilot wings just happen to be on pilot hats.
Yeah, I would agree.
See, everyone who guessed wings, we are right.
Yeah, yes. You are also correct.
You guys are right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everybody who's saying 5, you are correct. So on the same level as the witch, it will take 5 pilot hats. How much resin do we think, y'all?
Well, I think that's a standard now.
Easy stuff.
Yeah, the resin, I think they've standardized that all commons take 1,000 resin, all rares take 2,000 resin, and epics take.
I haven't seen anybody put it in.
No. Was everyone else this mean about like how they leaked it out, or did they just tell people? Like we're making them guess.
They just told people.
We're so cruel. Yes, Maddie B,
we've been
5,000.
holding on to this information all week by our own accord. Come on, you guys. You know we stream Sundays.
Yeah. Yeah, we. I wish they hadn't told us so early. Like. We had to just sit here and just think about it for a long time and do nothing with it. Oh my God. Right? Did we lose Anna? Oh no. Now Anna's back. Hold on. I have to fix you, Anna.
My Wi-Fi is being very sketchy right now.
Everyone's going to be able to see this. There we go. Oh wait. now I
I'm
hold
back.
on. Oh my God. I'm sorry. My thing is being, hold on.
What's happening? Everything looks fine from my end.
It wasn't. And now,
okay.
Now it is. Now it's fine. Okay. Yeah. So 5,000 resin. Maddie B got that. Maddie 420B. And then, okay, that made me get rid of my thing. Where's the thing? Okay. So, we know that all of them use key cards. You guys know how many key cards at this point? Can you figure it out?
2,000 key cards.
Yeah.
You were pretty close, but yeah, 2,000. So a shit ton of key cards. And you want all of the key cards.
This final resource, this reused resource from a prior event, this final one, I'm kind of not happy about it.
Why?
Because it's the same one as another one. Like, use a different old resource that we have a shit ton of, not the same one as another one.
Yeah, I can see what you mean. I can see that. Yeah. I could have seen the golden thread being used.
Yeah.
But
that would have been great. Or fucking rusty bolts. Then your blimp falls out of the sky. I don't know. Dirty rags. They could use dirty rags for cleaning up all of the like people's vomit that like, you know, are not used to flying or something. I don't know.
You want to announce it?
Sure. It's so for the pilot QB, the last thing you need is 500 fine silk.
Ooh,
which is the same thing you need for the flight attendant. Like, come on.
I don't know. I figured everybody would have guessed that, but everybody is going towards the gold thread.
Yeah, because that makes more sense.
Yeah, but like, why use all of the Chinese New Year events for the anniversary event? You know what I mean?
Because
I would have chose like a completely different event, like air crystals. Air crystals.
Yeah, but we've already used air crystals for something else again. True. Remember? Yeah. True. That's why I said rusty bolts. But yeah, I don't think they should use
one Earhart.
Yeah, I don't think they should use the same from the same event, but at the same time, like, people that are on airplanes are fancy, which is why they have the fine silk and the golden thread, right? Fancy shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so final recipe for the pilot epic QB George and Laura is key card 2,000, fine silk 500, pilot hat 5, and resin 5,000. So there you go.
There you go, everybody. You got your beans.
Now you can all leave. But don't, because we like you here. So
yeah.
So
yeah, it's gonna be exciting.
Yeah.
Did anybody think they had it all figured out before we announced it? That would be interesting, huh?
Everyone thought they had it all figured out. I mean,
nobody had it figured out, and that's why they kept bitching at us.
Yeah. Though Nikki had, she got really lucky with that guess. Anyway.
Yeah, the pilot hats was a great guess.
Yeah. So I'm already sick of the anniversary event, and I don't want to get sick of it, too sick of it before it actually starts. So let's talk about something else.
Yeah, let's move on. Okay, you guys got your recipe. Bye.
Good to see you guys.
Hey, did you ask Anna if she had a song to add to our playlist?
No! Shit! The one... Dang it!
That's your job. Oh!
Did you get your search term this week?
No.
Okay, well, there you go.
Okay, so we have our own playlist on Spotify, which is, it's like a bunch of different music that is curated by MarvinsMama, but also our guests. They will recommend songs to go on the playlist. And it's just really good walking music for, like, when you go out hunting and you need, like if you don't have any podcasts left to listen to and you need some good music to listen to while you're hunting, it's just a good music playlist. So if
So
you,
what's the vibe? Is it like badass bitch vibes? Is it like
yeah,
I'm happy and I'm walking? Or is
yeah,
it
All
like
of the vibes.
yeah,
It's literally
all
all
of
of
the
them.
vibes?
There's
yeah.
well the
So
playlist
it's
I
like
try
my
to
liked playlist?
yes. Yes,
Okay. So
exactly.
it's just kind of like I'm happy,
Like
I'm sad, my mood is everywhere.
yeah, what's your main character theme song? Like you know
Yeah.
how everybody has like their main character theme song? Like
Maybe.
what's your bad bitch vibes song?
Okay. So in all honesty, it changes like once a month, but right now it
Perfect.
is Dark Side by Niani.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look that one
Going
up.
to add it.
Okay.
I actually found it. If any of you guys are on TikTok, it actually blew up a while ago, but I found it before it blew up, and now I love watching all of the videos on it. So basically, this song is talking about some guy who left her, and now she's just like, you know what? I'm a bad bitch, and I don't need you. So welcome to my dark side.
Nice.
And it's
Oh, I
kind of
love
got like
it.
this. It's really heavy on the bass. It's got in the middle of a battle sort of vibes. Like I could see somebody with a sword fighting somebody. If you think about
Ooh.
it, I like the
Yeah.
song. You guys should look it up if you haven't heard it.
Okay.
Girl, I already added it to the playlist just now. I'm
I'm
taking your word
it's on
for
the
it.
playlist.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you want to check the playlist out, like it's got such a variety of music. Like we
Yeah.
kind of started out half and half. Like she added half the music, I added half, and then guests started adding stuff. But like for me it was stuff that was good to listen to while walking at a fast pace. Like it had a good beat. It was like motivating. It was like, yeah. And so there's a lot of like songs by Cake on there, but there's also a lot of like Latin beat stuff. And then there's like, yeah, it's all just random stuff like that. And then Mama actually knew a lot more new stuff that I didn't know and older stuff that I didn't know. So she added that stuff on there. And then like it's got a really good variety just from all of our guests. They all have added like interesting things to it. So yeah.
Yeah.
Also, if you guys are into fast pace and EDM, Neck Brace by Excision.
Oh,
that's a good
love
one.
Excision.
Yeah.
Love
Excision.
Neck Brace. So
Excision is like my ultimate favorite dubstep. Yeah.
yeah, I have to
Adding
say
now.
Excision, Sullivan King, and then for the feels, Elenium. Those are up there for me.
Okay.
Also Subtronics. We can't forget Subtronics.
All right. Awesome.
I haven't heard Subtronics before.
I'm all about it.
Yes.
So
Okay. Added.
So we need to, well, okay, so there's also a new Coin Hunt World Order song. I don't know if you guys have heard. So, and you probably don't know, Anna, but there is a mystery hunter that has been putting out like songs that they've written and like performed.
Recorded?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we don't know who they are.
Really good ones.
Yeah, they're really good. They're kind of, originally I was calling them like 90s alternative vibe, but I get also like more new like modern music vibe out of it now too. I don't even know what to call it. How do you?
It depends on the song, to be honest. Like one is rock, one is kind of like new age alternative with a little,
Yeah. So anyway, no one knows who this person is. We kind of get a sense that they're an OG because of some of the things that they put in, like they've left some hints in the lyrics of their songs. But they're only on YouTube, and the band name is called New Coin Hunt World Order. And they just released a new song called New Player Alert. And it's about
which is so
like
fitting for
this
episode.
That's true. Yeah. It's about like being out hunting and noticing a new dozer somewhere and being like, oh, by the way, your user vaults, they start as dozers. I don't know if you knew that.
Okay. I guess that was like a huge thing that we left out while we were talking about user vaults earlier.
Yeah. When you place a user vault, it's a bulldozer. Well, not even before that. You place a user vault and it starts out as a yellow flag. And then the developers have to approve that location because you have to take a picture and kind of like say what the location is. and they approve the location. And basically they want it to be in a park, a place with a good view, or like a commercial location. They don't want it to be in a residential area, not at your house. And they don't want it to be at a school. And they don't want it to be at an ER, stuff like, where it would be dangerous. But something that might be a good place to visit, whether it's commercial or whether it's pretty nature stuff. Okay. Anyway, so it starts with a flag. They will approve it. It turns into a little dozer with a face on it. And it's a little QB dozer. And then you have to, you have to feed the QB dozer with pucks of resin. And it takes 10,000 resin. And that's basically the fuel the dozer needs to start bulldozing and building your little user vault. And then
it takes 1 hour once it's completely filled.
Yeah.
It takes 1 hour to build, and then you can hit it. And it's
and
ready
it turns
to go.
into your user vault, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
I can't believe we totally missed that part because it's been so long since I've done that. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, the song talks about finding a new little QB dozer and like trying to find that user in the Discord and stuff. It's a cute song. It's a good song. It's a little shorter than the other ones I felt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want more. I just want more. I'm ready for the whole album to drop whenever it comes. I'm ready for the whole Coin Hunt World album. Also, if we could get a live performance and maybe a reveal at Coin Hunt Fest, very down for this also. Or a reveal on our podcast and then a live performance during Coin Hunt Fest.
That would be cool.
We'll take what we can get.
Did you already say being added to Spotify and so we can add them to our walking playlist?
Yeah, I keep checking like pretty much every week to see if they're on Spotify. I haven't checked today, so the moment that they upload to Spotify, I will totally add them to the very tippy top of our playlist.
Yeah. Kevo says he sent me his custom QB. I'm going to revamp it for him. Wait, are they talking about new Coin Hunt World Order? I don't know.
Yes, from that Discord.
Yeah. Okay.
Account. Yes.
Also, Kevo has a comment for you, Anna. He says Blue Steel by Excision is, I guess, apparently one he really likes. So you'll kind of need to know Kevo. He is our local meme creator. He is also
QB creator.
Yeah, so you see behind us our little custom QBs. So Kevo designs those. He also designed our logo for us. So he does that for the community for a small fee. Like if you get really addicted and you decide you want to have your own custom QB designed for you, you just reach out to Kevo Strings and he'll do that. And then you can reach out to me and I can put it on a Hunter jersey for you. So I think you saw what we were wearing. I don't know if you remember, but we were wearing our Hunter jerseys when we were on the volcano. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so the QBs on them were designed by Kevo, but the jerseys were made in our merch shop. So if, you get super addicted and decide you want to go that far, just let me know and I'll make you one. So, yeah.
We just had a hunter on Jibon who has a Lord of the Rings themed QB. Yeah. So I don't think, have we seen a Harry Potter themed QB yet?
No. So yeah,
that she was really cool, and I'm actually surprised.
Yeah, Aperture Cat's he's kind of like a Jack Sparrow cat. So there's that, and then there's Lord of the Rings. I feel like there's other fandom themed ones, but there's different kind of fandom. Alriad has a sports mascot. He's from Philadelphia or Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, right? And he's got why am I blanking on Alriad's? He's been begging for it to be a QB in the game.
Gritty. There we
Gritty.
go. Hockey, the hockey mascot for the Flyers.
Yeah. Kevo is saying, I need a Moaning
Too
Myrtle
much.
girlfriend QB or something.
Oh my god.
Hoth says
would be
Sorting
epic.
Hat QB. Yeah. So wait. Oh, I don't know.
Move
I need to
on
stop reading
quickly.
the chat. I'm not reading
Yes.
the chat. Okay,
On
so
quickly. Sorting Hat QB? Oh my god.
yeah, that's cute. That's cute.
I think we're just about to like encourage the developers to have an entire Harry Potter themed event.
They would but they would have to get a
I
licensing
mean, you've
agreement
got
for that.
So many options.
Yeah.
I know,
Okay,
right?
fine. We'll do a wizarding event then. We'll keep
Yeah.
it off-brand.
Off-brand. Yeah.
We'll just
Yeah.
have a
We'll
very
make the houses like purple and not colors
Gryffindor.
that are red, green, yellow, and blue.
Yeah. Well, and we have that for like we have some off-brand QBs already. Like we have the monster QB instead of the Frankenstein QB.
Yeah.
And then there's I feel like there's another one that's specifically very off-brand, but I'm blanking. Anyway, whatever.
I'm sure
Oh.
there is.
So one thing that the game actually has partnered with officially was Pat Morita, Mr. like Karate Kid, Mr. Miyagi. So we actually have a Pat Morita QB. So and he's got little chopsticks like he's catching the flies in the movie.
Cute.
Yeah. But they actually partnered with his estate to do that whole thing. Like it was a charity event. It was really cool. So, yeah. Anyway. Okay, I'm going to keep moving down our outline so we can
Go for it.
keep going. Weight loss goal progress, none.
Hey, Anna, have you lost any weight since you started walking for keys? Do
I
you
have
know?
lost- I don't know. I don't weigh myself, so I have no idea.
Good
Yeah.
for you. Me neither.
Yeah. I honestly
He's like, I've lost time
Yeah.
playing this game.
yeah. I normally am with you. Like, I'm not a person that's about weight, and I don't think weighing yourself is necessarily healthy unless you actually need a number for some reason. But I decided to weigh myself when they started doing Walking Quest. So Walking Quest didn't always exist in this game. They started in May. And before that, a lot of us were driving around in our cars a lot, and I actually gained some weight playing this game. So I decided to actually keep track and make it a thing that the stream keeps me accountable, and like I can track my progress with the show. And like, so as of May, I think it was like as of 2 weeks ago, I've officially lost 17 pounds. Was it 17 pounds?
Ooh, yay.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Didn't it go up to 19 the last?
No. Did it? I don't even remember
like
at
it
this
did.
point. It's been a while since I've lost a pound, so I can check though. What was my starting weight? Let's see. Okay.
Penny, how are you doing on your walk-in?
Yeah, we have
I think we were just
We have
keeping
a
her
v-
accountable last month because of the leaderboard push.
yeah, she was doing really good though. Let's see.
Oh, congrats, Steph. You just won the Pat Morita blueprint. Woohoo! That's awesome.
Okay. Actually, apparently I've lost an additional half a pound, so I'm at 17 and a half pounds.
Oh, okay, so it was
Nice.
17. Nice!
Yeah. Yeah.
Congrats.
But I only walked one day this week, and it was today. So I've gotten on this bad habit now that the only time I go walking is the once a week that my mom and I go walking. Because I've been way too freaking busy to do anything else. So
Hey,
kind of mad at
it's
myself.
okay.
Yeah, I'll get back into it. And I'm definitely going to be hunting the entire event. So it's easiest to walk that. And then probably for the second time of the day, I might go out on the bike or I might drive. But no one heard that. I didn't say that. It might
I'm
happen.
definitely driving.
It's also it's only 6 miles. It's not like it's a lot. So anyway,
Look, I still have to work during the week, so I got to get as many resources as possible and the little time that I do have for this 7-day anniversary event. Last year it was 10 days. So there was at least like a good weekend chunk, maybe even 2 weekends in there. I can't remember, but I feel like we had so much more time.
Yeah. I honestly, so it's interesting. It kind of sucks. My mom is leaving for Peru the day the event starts.
Oh, snap. Go, Mom.
So, yeah, she does these interesting, like, well, this is her second one. She goes on these vacations by herself, but they're with, like, a group. Like, there's probably, like, 15 people going on this vacation, but she doesn't know any of them. But it's, like, this organized, anyway.
This, like, the mission trip, kind of?
It's not a mission
where
trip.
She's doing, like, some... Isn't she doing, like, some volunteer work?
Yeah, they always throw in some volunteer work and stuff, but like,
okay,
it's not a mission trip. There's no religion involved
religious
whatsoever.
Sense. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But yeah, it's more like an active. I don't know. They're going hiking a lot. They're going to climb Machu Picchu a couple times. I don't know.
A couple times? Holy shit!
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So anyway,
just gonna go climb Machu Picchu.
This is a lady that like ran
There's a Coin Hunt World Trivia in there somewhere.
Yeah, right, there is. Yeah. I mean, she used to be a marathon runner, so like whatever, she can do all of the things. But yeah, so she won't be around to go walking with me. She won't be around for any of the event, which sucks. So I'm gonna be walking by myself, and yeah. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But
we'll have podcasts hopefully to keep us company, and
hopefully.
If not, you could just voice call me. I'll keep you company on your walk. Hey, you need help with fashion trivia? I got you.
Yeah,
celebrity trivia? Got you.
At 7 a.m. my time, which is 5 a.m. your time. I don't think so.
No.
Luckily,
I take it back.
I blocked the entire week off on my calendar, so I knew not to schedule any appointments with clients, and so I don't really have a lot of work. But there is there's a tax deadline on the 15th, so I can't just like completely ignore work.
Blow off.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So anyway,
Anna, have you already made plans for the upcoming event? What's your schedule like?
I have a full-time 9-to-5 job. So.
Oof.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It's okay.
And then after work.
Yeah, lunch break. There we go.
Most people are that way. Like most of the people that play the game have a regular 9-to-5. I got lucky that I work for myself from home, and she's in the restaurant industry, so like off hours, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
My hunting's done at 1 a.m.
Yeah. So anyway, okay, so what else we got? Oh,
welcome back, Toasties. Yes, we're still going strong.
One of the things that I wanted to bring up, have you noticed this like Cold War going on between Zach and Beats and IT Guy?
Yes, what is the deal with this?
It's kind of like hard to miss. But I can't figure out who started it, because each one has said the other one. Well, each one said the other one started it. Like, honestly, I kind of feel like IT Guy started it, but not as, like, an intentional mean thing. Like, he was just pointing out that, like, oh, this was difficult, and I think he made a personal goal to, like, do better than Zach in some way. But then Zach was like, fuck this, like, I'm gonna show
this
him.
Guy's calling me out.
And now it's like this battle, and like even KSG got in on it on the like thing, and KSG made it like mean sounding. He was like, I thought it was like this friendly thing, kind of, but not really.
We don't talk about those guys.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is going on with these guys? Okay, boys, calm down. This is a friendly community. We all love each other here. No bickering. I feel like they're like little kids. You got to put them in the corner or something.
I think that you're right, though. I think it's just jokes.
Yeah.
But, agree that they can tend to take... I mean, some of the dudes in this community can take things just way too far in general. It's like, all right.
Yeah, so, okay.
Don't roast your friend. Are you friends?
Well, that's true. Yeah.
Friends close, enemies closer is kind of the vibe that I'm getting.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
Yeah, it's more along those lines.
So we've got some opinions in the chat. So Harris, who is the newscaster, so maybe we need to trust her data. She says IT guy said Zach was going casual, and Zach took offense to it. Which I kind of felt the same way. Toasty says IT guy said Zach isn't hunting so hard and took it personal. Yeah, okay. And then Kevo goes, KSG is intense, Jersey attitude. Yeah, bro, like. Those New England, well, I guess Jersey isn't New England. Those East Coast, like northern East Coast guys, like, they don't fuck around. We met one of them. We get it. Oh my God. But also, like, Jersey's a scary place. Like,
I can't. I just can't even.
You gotta have like a thick skin to live in Jersey, because like people are not nice there.
Yeah, they do not fuck around.
No.
Yeah, Nikki Boot. She said no. They out for blood.
Yeah. Yes. And she knows she's from Alabama.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's a Joyzy thing.
It kills me. Like, you ever watch the Jersey Shore back in the day?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't.
Regretfully, but yes.
I didn't watch it because I fucking hated it, because it was like, it almost felt like it was filmed where I lived, because I was living in Rhode Island at the time. And actually, DJ Pauly D grew up like down the street from where I was living.
Oh my God.
Like, he actually grew up in Rhode Island. He was not a Jersey guy. He was a Rhode Island guy. But he was. Oh,
okay.
And then like so after
he
that,
sprayed on the tan and the New Jersey.
Ugh, yeah. And he wasn't okay. So he was a DJ. So like after that show happened, like he started DJing at all these like places.
I'm sorry.
He was so bad. He was so bad, and he was bad before that, and no one gave a shit. Like, ugh, it all sucks. Anyway.
Is he still DJing? That's probably how he makes his money now.
Probably. Oh
Trinity Black, you just made me laugh so hard. I haven't heard that phrase in so long. But we used to say that all the time when we would, back in my days when I was pre-gaming before, we used to go to the bars, and taking a cab to the bars, it was Gabsy it.
Oh man. I was always the cab. We didn't have money for cabs. I drove to the bar because I didn't drink. I didn't pregame. I was the friend protector. Like, I would have a beer at the bar, but like also I was the one that like I put the barricade around the friends. Yeah.
Honey, you're wasted. Get away from this dude that's feeding you roofies in your beverage.
Right. Or like, because most of the time we went out, it was to concerts. And so like we would always be right at the front of the crowd. And so I was the one that protected them from getting kicked in the head by the mosh pit. You know? Yeah. Anyway.
Anna, you have any good either Jersey Shore like stories or mosh pit like stories?
So no Jersey Shore stories. I think I was too young for that show. I don't remember any of that. However, I've been to quite a few. I do remember seeing all the memes, and I do vaguely remember hearing about the letter. Some sort of note happened or whatever, and like my friend had a blanket of like the note that was written out, like it was one of those items, like it was the note, or I don't even know what it was, but the note was printed on the blanket.
Oh my
anyway.
God.
I wasn't a big enough fan to know what you're talking about anyway, so that's cool. I wasn't a fan at all. Never mind. I was not a fan at all. I didn't know enough about it to know that.
The one thing I know about Jersey Shore is that this note had to do with somebody cheating on somebody, and the note revealed it, I think.
Oh,
okay. I vaguely remember this.
Quite plausible, yeah.
That's
I do remember
all I know about.
Yeah, one of them crying, and then something along the lines of "Stop it, Ron." Do you guys remember that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
something like that.
Good times.
Yeah. I was just gonna say
Yes.
something. I totally forgot what it was. Oh, isn't there a coin hunt question about Snooki?
Yes. What country is, which Jersey Shore star is born in Chile?
Yeah.
The answer is Snooki for everybody who doesn't know that.
And
Celebrity Blue
Chile
question.
wishes no one knew that.
Yes, exactly. They're like, why do you have to tell all of these people?
We don't claim her.
So I'm sure she's a great person outside of reality television.
Yeah. The type
Most
of
people tend
person the type of person that would be on a show like that, you really think they're a great person? Like, would you ever be on a show like that? Like, true story.
Listen, I have been on an MTV show before, not necessarily like that, but one of those, like, you know, the
What?
you know when they had you know when they had like those 30-minute shows like parental control and shit like that. I can't even remember what the show was called, but I was on one of those like blind date shows.
You what?
I feel
How
like
did we not know this?
I couldn't even tell you what the name of the show is. I forget. It was like so long ago. I don't even think I was of age yet. On the show.
Is that legal?
Well, I was definitely 18. I just wasn't like 21. So I'm like,
you were an adult, you just couldn't drink.
Sure. Yeah.
Wait, okay.
But I was pretty drunk from like 18 to 21. So
Yeah. Wait, so
in general.
do you have footage of this?
I no, I'd have to find it. I'd literally have to like search through. I don't even know where I would find that. I don't know the name of the show. I have to like I have to start there and find it. But I don't know.
After this, we're all Googling 30-minute show MTV blind date.
There we go.
So wait,
No,
so
I don't find it.
so you went on a blind date for MTV?
No, I set up my friend on a blind date.
Oh.
So it was a show where like you'd set up. I don't even know if I want to give this much out because you guys
Yes!
have this episode so quickly.
Oh my god. How did I not know this? This is
what do you
crazy.
mean? I've known this. I've just withheld this information.
No, I'm saying, how did I not know this?
Oh, because I repressed it in my brain. I don't remember it until MTV comes out.
Oh my god.
I was on an MTV show once.
Man, like the closest I got to like fame in well, actually, this is probably the closest I've ever gotten to like people watching me on a screen. But aside from this,
this is way more popular than that show.
Oh, I love you, Shu. Thank you. Shu says Detective Korkio will find it by the end of the night. He's probably
I'm sure
right.
she will. And yes, you did. Marvin's Nana, welcome to the chat. But yes, you did. You knew this.
Your
I will
mom.
call you after this and remind you.
Oh my god, your mom didn't even know you were on an MTV show? Holy shit.
We just see what I mean?
You pretended it never happened.
I did some crazy shit when
Oh my god.
back in the day. So
okay, so the closest I ever got. Oh my god. Hoth, is that your guess of the show? Because I remember the name of that show. Next ? Exclamation point.
it might have been next. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that
I
show.
think it might have been it.
Oh my god, I remember that show. Okay. We'll find it.
All of those shows are like a total scam, by the way. They tell
of course.
It's all staged.
Of course it is. Of course it is. All right.
No, she's not in game yet because she's on an iPhone. We're talking about my mom.
Yeah, and how would you even know if Marvin's Nana is her in-game name? So you got to ask those things first.
I told her she should make that her in-game name.
Yeah,
but...
I agree. She totally should. Yeah, that's crazy. So this is the most I've ever been on a screen, people watching me. But when I was like 12, I got to go on stage with David Copperfield and do a magic trick.
Oh my god.
On a cruise ship.
Cool.
That was so much fun. But
Did
anyway.
they get it on video?
My mom has photos of it. I don't think we were allowed to take video.
Dang.
Yeah.
I want to see the trick.
I don't even remember. It was some card trick. I don't know.
Oh, nice.
It was like
That is super cool.
I was just pulled up they pulled someone out of the audience. I was like 12. I was cute. I don't fucking know. Like it wasn't a big deal. I wasn't on
Monopoly taking over.
I wasn't like on an MTV show or something.
Hey, I think Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is way cooler.
Yeah, but now
I actually used to watch that show.
I feel really bad because I said like the type of person that would be on like an MTV reality show. But I really meant the people that like are willing to make themselves famous on like Jersey Shore or something like that. Yeah. Those people are already kind of crazy.
If anybody wants to do that, I know plenty of friends in the industry of getting you on reality television shows here in Los Angeles. So you can just let me know, and I will put you in touch with the right people. It's not as glamorous as it seems, though, and it's a windy road to get there. So. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like in order to be like a character on one of those shows, like Big Brother or like, you know, Jersey Shore, you have to be a narcissist. Like,
yeah, kind of.
How do you be a good, normal person? And like, I don't want to be famous like that. I like my quiet life. Like, I don't know. Anyway,
I could see Anna being on like a Big Brother show or Amazing Race.
No, she's too nice.
My social anxiety's too much for that.
Okay, maybe Amazing Race, because that kind of show is actually cool. Like, you actually get to go travel the world and do stuff. But, like, Big Brother is just, like, live in a house with these strangers and have fights and shit. Like,
oh, really? I don't think I've actually seen an episode of Big Brother, so I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, I've maybe seen one.
Yeah. I had a bad reference.
Yeah. But Amazing Race is cool.
Reality TV.
I don't either. Well, I'll take that back. When I'm with my mom, I watch the reality TV that requires talent. So like
Survivor,
like
Amazing Race.
Well, no, more like the creative talent, like the interesting baking shows, or like the
RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah, or like the Heidi Klum one with the outfits.
Oh,
like the design.
Project Runway.
Project Runway. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that stuff. Like I like seeing people's talent, and I also fucking love America's America's Got Talent. Sorry, America's Got Talent. Yeah,
that was a good one too.
When I was on the plane when we were going to Hawaii, one of my stopovers, Flavor of Love. Oh my god.
Yes, I remember that show. Wait, what about Rock of Love?
Oh my god. You guys gotta stop.
This is way too far, so yeah, we're throwing it way too far back and showing our age.
When I was
back on topic.
When I was flying to Hawaii, I had to stop over in Vegas, and from the airport, I could see the America's Got Talent stage, like from my plane.
Nice.
Yeah, it was really cool. I took a picture of it. Anyway, I love that show. I like seeing people's cool talents. Anyway,
agree.
Okay.
I don't have talent to those shows. For reality TV, it's out for me.
Everyone's got some talent. I can prepare tax returns. It's nothing special that anyone wants to see on a television, but I can do it.
You do it fast.
Yeah, I can do it.
Right.
Yeah.
World record, maybe?
Are we going to do, like, fastest tax return in the West?
We can put it out there. I don't know if they'll go for it, but we can pitch it.
Yeah, I don't want to be on TV.
The numbers content that we need.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm cool with this because I like you people. Like, I like the people that are going to watch this, but I don't want the general population of America to watch me because I don't know that I like them, but I like my viewers. So, anyway.
I feel that. I understand that.
Yeah. And I don't get to talk to people in my regular life about this game. So this is my once a week, like usually about 3 hours of like verbal diarrhea about Coin Hunt World because no one else will talk about it to me. Anyway, so.
And we still, we try our best. Actually, we don't really try. Sorry, that's a lie. But we try to keep it under 3 hours. But you guys,
We usually do keep it under 3 hours. It's just last week was really difficult.
Yeah. I'm sorry. There's just like too much good stuff. And we both don't want to stop talking. So what are we going to do? Nothing. We're not going to do anything.
I love Shu right now. Because Shu remembers that Zenny was a panda, which of course, why would you forget Zenny was a panda? We had these cute little animated avatars that like Zoom does, and Zenny wanted to stay more anonymous, so she got to be a panda on her episode, and I was a cow, and Mama was a dog, and we got to anyway. See, I love these people. They remember things about each other, and that makes me happy. Like, we're helping to bring people together, and it warms my heart. Okay, I'll shut up now.
Yeah, I think that's the next step for Anna is like once you get like a solid grip on the game and like feel like you're actually it's nice because beginners feel like they're actually making progress like through the quests that you have to complete, which is really nice. And it's not like you're like, what the hell do I do next? And like what comes first, the cart or the horse, and those kinds of things. But I think you're really gonna love like once you're able to spend a little bit more time in the Discord, you're gonna love this community. Yeah. I don't know how much time you spend in the Discord. You could be one of the people that are on it every single day.
Or someone that never touches it. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, or just never touches it. So
Shu says Korkio still hangs out with non-coin hunters. You got to cut that toxicity out of your life. Okay, so first of all, instead of hanging out with non-coin hunters, I just don't hang out with anyone except for the people that I live with who are non-coin hunters. I can't cut them out of my life. They help me pay my mortgage. So and also like I love them, so they they're but kind of my family. I can forgive them for not being into coin hunt just because they're sick of how obsessed I am, so it makes sense. But I don't hang out with other friends. Well, I hang out with some other friends that don't play coin hunt, but they also have iPhones, so I don't blame them. They're still kind of cool.
Yeah, everyone I know has iPhones.
It's so stupid. It really is. New Coin Hunt World Order made their first song about iPhones in this game and how frustrating it is and how Apple needs to get their shit together. So that might be something good to watch.
Or you admit to the fact that Android's better.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
No.
Over to Android.
Those are fighting words, Anna.
No. I'm with Anna. Apple is the devil. They are money-grubbing, horrible company that has, like, behind-the-times technology. I'm with you.
I'm still sitting here like, take all my money.
I'm coming at it from a engineer perspective where all of the applications run on a Windows or Dell, something that is running Windows. And so I just never had an Apple computer or an Apple phone because I'm also the person that needs my phone to connect to the computer.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Exactly. Like, I mean, if you work in a professional setting, you're going to be on a PC. No, I mean, unless you're like I don't know, in art of some sort, because art people tend to use Apple. But, like, most professional settings are PC shit. Anyway.
Fun fact.
And I don't even know if that's true.
Scientists are actually using Mac now.
What is?
Research scientists. If you go to a conference for any science-related thing, I want to say like 80% of the presenters are using Mac.
What's wrong with them?
I don't know.
Engineer. Oh wait,
Microsoft PowerPoint. I'm very confused.
Yeah.
She wants to know what animal would Anna be on the Animal Avatars episode. So I guess that would be a good question for you, Anna. Like, what's your favorite animal, or what would you choose if you could have your dream QB, your dream animal QB? What would it be?
Giraffe.
Oh, I love that
My
one.
favorite animal
I love
can't
that.
explain why. They're just so funny and tall and
Yeah.
gangly, and they're adorable. And I love
Yes.
them.
Totally agree.
I'm with you there too. Yeah, that's awesome. Yes.
Harris also called you the most famous referral on Coin Hunt.
Yeah. I think that's true.
I know.
I think
No, I'm
that's
kidding.
She says Anna engineer.
No,
She's
Shu
trying.
said that.
Isn't that what I said?
Oh, I thought you said she.
Did I know? Oh, sorry. I meant to say shoe if I said she. And who wants their phone telling them what to do? Harris says, "You're not my mom, Apple."
Literally.
That's funny. Oh, sorry,
All right.
Zenny. Anna said her favorite animal was a giraffe to see as a QB because that would be really cute.
I don't know if you can at all tell what our favorite animals are. Like
Cow and dog.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if I could separate my categories into like domesticated and non-domesticated, undomesticated, I still don't know what I would choose. Probably a sea animal of some kind.
Yeah.
Just not sure. Probably a shark.
Giraffe all the way. Love it.
Giraffe QBs for the win.
So I think domesticated I would say cow, and then because those count since they're farm.
Mm-hmm.
And then not domesticated, I would have a really hard time between possum and...
It's such a bizarre choice, babe.
Why is that bizarre? Well, okay, you live in LA, so you don't have them around you, I'm guessing. A lot. Do you?
The ones that we have are like scary looking.
Well,
okay. What's your other choice?
I think they're cute. I think they're cute. What's my other choice? It's tough. So, like, before Honduras, I would have a really hard time thinking of something, but I honestly think squid, which is kind of weird, because, like, in person, they are so fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like, they look like a swimming universe. Like, the ones that I saw just looked like a starry sky, but, like, see-through and, like, flittery.
Shimmery.
Oh, my God. It was so cool. Yeah.
They're pretty.
Yes, I agree, Harris. Opossums are so ugly cute. They're also North America's only they're also North America's only marsupial, and they can't carry rabies because of their body temperature is and they eat they can eat up to 1,000 ticks a day.
Wow.
And I don't know if you've ever seen a mama possum carrying her baby possums, but it's the cutest fucking thing, because once they're too big for the pouch, they go on her back and they just like cling on, and like she carries them around on her back. And like my office used to be right next to where a mama possum lived, and she had like 12 babies. And every day at like 5 o'clock, I would see her carrying her babies on her back to go find food. And it was the cutest fucking thing. Yeah.
Did I tell you about the possum that we had at my work?
No.
The owner of the restaurant was literally like trying to chauffeur out, but like the sweetest way possible. But he was saying the mama was like running away, scurrying, trying to catch all of her babies, and they were just like flopping out of her pockets everywhere. And the way he described it, I was just like, what's happening? This is a mess. It's so chaotic. So my impressions of possums are a little messy and twisted. So they're also trying to sneak into our restaurant, so I'm like not a fan right now.
So one of the things at the rescue that I help out with, so she's really big on educating people. Like if you see a possum that's been hit in the road or something and it's like springtime, you always check their pouch, because she might still have babies that are alive.
Aww.
And so she often gets people dropping off like newborn baby possums at the rescue. Nice. And they have to be kept very warm. Like, that's why they go in a pouch, right? So I have, like, pictures of possums in my bra, like little baby possums in my bra, because that's what you do when you're at the rescue. If they have possums that need to be kept warm, you just shove them in your bra, and that's a really good place to keep them warm.
So cute.
Yeah. And they're these tiny little things with, like, their eyes aren't open, and they're just, like, barely fuzzy, and they just curl up in your boob, and it's like, it's the best thing. It's like,
that's adorable.
Yes. So I fucking love possums.
Yeah, that's the ugly cute I'm here for.
And they're very passive. Like, they don't want to hurt anything, so they just play dead. And they're smart enough, like, literally they have fooled my dogs every time. My dogs will, like, they'll find them and they'll, like, try to attack them, and the possum will play dead, and they'll get bored, and then, like, the dog will walk away, and the possum just, like, you go back to, like, remove the dead possum, and it's gone. It's like, you saved your own life. You are genius.
But, like, didn't even have to hide. Just hiding in plain sight. But, like, dead in plain sight.
Yeah.
Fake dead.
Yeah. So, Nikki, who's not seen a wild possum? Oh, she thinks that I'm not going to like possum. She thinks they're vicious, and she thinks I haven't seen a wild possum. I have carried a wild possum in my bra, Nikki.
Yeah.
And Harris says they definitely hiss at you. But, yeah, they hiss at you, but they won't attack. They don't. They get scared, but they're not aggressive.
Well, while we're on the topic of animals, that probably leads us into any, like, interesting sights on your walk this today, I suppose.
No.
Oh, okay.
It was boring.
No fake dead possums today.
Yeah. Though this afternoon I spent some time with Joey Bananas because he was helping me cut down a tree at my house. And
nice.
And so he was telling me this story about, remember how we had the storm the other night? Well, we've been having those every other day at this point. Like,
oh, nice.
Totally unscheduled. Like, there was one at 6 o'clock this morning. My mom and I were supposed to go out walking at like 6:30. The storm was still raging, which we never knew the storm was coming in the first place. So we postponed till 8 o'clock. So, but we still went out. Anyway, so Joey was sitting like in his garage, or like right at the edge of his garage, after one of the storms. And one of his like trash cans was next to him. He was just sitting there. And he said that a skunk literally walked right over his feet, and he had to like completely freeze.
Yeah, so it doesn't spray you.
Yeah, and he was terrified. And it reminded me of that time those 3 skunks chased me, and my God, I wish I had that on video, because like if you could see their faces and just see the way that they were galloping towards me, oh my God, it was so terrifying.
Yeah, Anna, this is another great episode to listen to. I wish I could remember which one it was, but
yeah, skunks chased me when I was walking one day. It was crazy.
You were chased by 2 different things that week. It was that day, the skunk, and then the
snapping turtle.
The snapping turtle.
Yeah.
This is just nuts.
Yeah.
Oh man. I'll have to find the episode and I'll send it to you, Anna.
Oh, and did you hear IT guy was having skunk issues on his last episode?
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay, so IT guy, no on the tomato juice. That shit don't work. He probably already knows this by now, because they had someone that was at their house, a guest at their house, got sprayed. So they had to have figured something out by now. But if for some reason that person is still stinky, it's hydrogen peroxide and baking soda with a little bit of dish soap. And you like mix it up until it's like pasty, like it's a paste. And you put it on wherever the stink is, and it like neutralizes the stink. And then if your house still smells like skunk, kind of, put out just bowls of white vinegar, and like the wider the bowl, the better. And it can be super shallow. You just want a lot of surface area of the white vinegar. and that will neutralize the
in.
smell in the air. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. I've
Good
dealt with
tip.
this way too many times. My dogs have been sprayed by skunks like 5 times in the past like 2 years. So
Oof.
fun. Yeah.
Anna, what kinds of crazy animals do you have in Rochester, Minnesota that you have to worry about with your kitty?
Suicidal deer.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
So
Heard of those.
we have a lot of parks that are surrounded by residential areas. And so they don't know when the town starts and when the woods end.
That's exactly
And
my
so-
area too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been fun. I have been walking quite a few times and seen cars come to a very quick stop because the deer decided to run past.
Mm.
I also saw a dog just zoomed past me, and then the owner came running after it, and I was like, it went that way. Like, I was like, I'm not as fast as a dog. I don't run. You seem to be doing great. You've got
You got
I'm
it. They're going that
sandals.
way.
I was like, it went that way. Go you. Can't help.
Honestly, if you're in a car, I don't know if you were in a car, but I found the best way to help people catch dogs if you're in a car and they're chasing after their dog is just pull over and open up your back door. And usually the dog will just jump right in because they're so excited to go for a ride.
Yeah, I was walking. That
Oh,
wouldn't
yeah.
have helped.
Yeah.
And it's just like, there
Clearly,
it
that
is.
was me. I went, are you looking for a dog? Because it ran that way.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I've been out like back when Anna, there used to be keys out in the
Oh,
wild.
man.
They were called key booths, and all you had to do was go up to it, click it, you got a free key. And they were more prevalent than vaults were. That's how we used to get our keys before Walking Quest existed. Anyway, I was out key hunting one morning doing my zombie key runs, and there was this lady chasing after 3 pit bulls that had gotten
Oh my God.
loose. And I
3
had
of
to like,
them?
yeah. And she was very sweet, and like they had busted down her gate, and like, I don't know, there was some cat or I don't know. You know how they
Probably
do.
a squirrel. Yeah.
Yeah. And I actually was able to like help her, like, cause I did the car thing, and so they came towards me, and then I was like, go get your car, they'll jump in your car. So she got her car, and I was like, go get in that car. And so it was fun.
That was smart of you.
Yeah. We rescued a dog while zombie key hunting. Her name is Seffi. She's like our official coin hunt mascot. She's like a black lab / I don't know, weird
German
mutt
Shepherd.
thing. No, that's
Kinda
Sandy.
mix.
She's the yellow lab German Shepherd. But no, Seffi's just
Oh,
like
that's-
black lab something. I don't know. She's very smart, but she's also completely neurotic, and she loves digging holes. But yeah, we
That
rescued
sounds like a
her.
lab.
Yeah. We rescued her almost a full year ago. When we were out hunting one day, we found her like laying in a puddle in a Chuck E. Cheese parking lot. Yeah, and we brought her to the shelter, and they're like, yeah, she's been in and out of here like 4 or 5 times. And we tried to contact who they had on record as the owner, and no one answered the phone, and they didn't return our messages, and so we're like, okay, I guess we'll keep her.
Yeah.
So anyway.
You're
It's nice
coming
to be
home with me. Sorry.
Yeah. She became my boyfriend's dog. I honestly, like, I can't pay her attention because my pit bull gets really jealous. But then she attacks him because she can sense his jealousy, and he's gotten some serious cuts on him because she used to attack him on a regular basis. So now they don't fight, but it only works that way because I pretend she doesn't exist.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
he
it's
gives
really
her all
hard.
the love, and he trains her, he focuses on her. I have to pretend she doesn't exist, and then everything's copacetic. So yeah, whatever.
The chemistry of dogs. Yeah.
So Shu is confused. Shu wasn't here for the beginning of the episode. He said, I thought Anna was Hawaii. Yes, we also thought Anna was Hawaii because she was being so boss on that freaking volcano. She's from Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm Minnesota, not Hawaii.
Yeah. Yeah. And honestly, another one of the things that made me think you were Hawaiian is because one thing that I saw, like, all the girls wearing in Hawaii that, like, and even, like, the older ladies that I usually don't see people wearing here is, like, those little cute skirt shorts. Like, you were wearing those skirt shorts. There's, like, a pleated skirt thing that was, like, athletic skirt shorts. And, like, I've never seen those here. I've never seen anyone wearing them here. But, like, Jenny 808 was wearing them when we were out hunting in Waikiki. And then other people, while we were out walking around Waikiki, I saw other people wearing them, and I had never seen them before. So I was like, okay, it must be a Hawaii thing.
Shoot, are you from Minnesota?
Yeah, I forgot she's from Minnesota.
Oh my god, I didn't realize that.
Land of 10,000 lakes, my friend.
Oh my god. I wonder, I hope you guys are close by or close enough to maybe hunt together sometime soon. That would be so cool.
She was
I'm
awesome.
also cracking up that he says, who doesn't love digging a good hole?
Right? Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Shu, maybe you're willing to tell us what city so we can figure out if you guys are close, or you could just say if you're close to Rochester. But Shu is awesome. Yeah. Like, Shu is... Yeah, she's just awesome. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, when we launched this charity thing, which, okay, reminder, y'all, buy a Terry Fox Foundation shirt, please. Because, yeah, like, that hasn't been doing very well. But every shirt we sell, $10 goes to Terry Fox Foundation. We don't make any money. So my only desire is for the Terry Fox Foundation to make money. And you guys also wanted that. So just do it. Okay.
Do it.
Also, when we launched that, Shu didn't buy a shirt, but Shu donated just money, straight money to the whole thing. Like, he's like, I don't even need a shirt. Just give them my cash. And I was like, yes. Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
So nice.
Yeah.
So nice. So he says just west of Minneapolis, but maybe there will be a meetup sometime. I have family in Rochester, though.
Hey.
There you
go.
Nice. Yeah.
We can make it happen.
Yeah. So that's cool.
Yeah, dude, you're the best.
Not Hawaiian, but.
Yeah. Yeah. So are those like
so sorry.
Skirt shorts thing? Is that like a new thing I just haven't been made aware of? Like, I'm not a fashion person, apparently.
It's on TikTok.
I have quite a few of them. I liked them because I can get away with going into work on the weekends wearing them because they look more professional depending on what shirt you throw on. Because I usually wear them with, like, those athletic tank tops that you saw me wearing.
Yeah. But
then if I just throw a shirt on top of that, I can go into work and it'll look business casual.
Okay.
So
that makes sense.
Nice.
Yeah, I just
yeah.
I'd never seen them before. And like everyone in Hawaii was wearing them. So like that was like, okay, you must be from Hawaii. Cuz like, I'd never seen anyone wearing them anywhere else ever. So
yeah, it's also one of those like golf and tennis things. You can wear them to golf and tennis practice. So like I have a few of them.
Oh.
Nice.
I'm not good at golf. Do not invite me to go golfing. I will go. I'm just not good at it.
So does that mean you're more of a tennis person?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
I'm also not good at that, but it's also like I need to exercise, and that's what people do. They're like, "Do you want to go play tennis? Or do you want to go golfing?" I'm like,
"You're like, no, let's go play Coin Hunt World."
Right.
New hobby. Coin Hunt World, and we can walk.
Right.
Everybody can do that.
I would always pick tennis out of those two things. Golf doesn't seem like that much exercise to me. Also, it's probably the most boring sport to ever exist, in my opinion. No offense to people that like golf, but it's like, come on. And my
part was driving the golf cart.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
My entire coin hunt loop is along the edge of a golf course. So I have to watch people play golf the whole time I'm hunting. And I'm like, you guys are boring. Come play Coin Hunt World.
Yeah, exactly. Come play Coin Hunt World.
I feel like if you're good at it, it's better. Because I
Oh,
wasn't good
like
at
everything.
it. Half the time was me trying to find the ball that I lost in the woods.
Which is not as fun.
It's just ball hide and seek. You're playing hide and seek with an inanimate object that,
So it never went well for me. Meanwhile, everyone else was done with the hole, and I'm like, can you help me find the ball? It's white, like all of the other ones.
Oh, this is so good for That's What She Said. Like, ball hide and seek is so much better played and not out on a field. Sorry.
Come on, ladies, let's go. Oh my god. So good.
I apologize. Okay. I'm obviously getting, what did you call them? The sleepy ha-has? Yeah.
Sleepy ha-has.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Whew. All
Okay,
right.
wait. Before we wind down, I got something in the mail this week.
Oh,
We
yeah.
talked about Ladies of the Hunt merch. It's way too hot outside to wear this right now. I really wanted to wear it today, but it's a whole 90 degrees. But, oh, snap. Come on, get over here. Oh, buddy. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that beautiful black cat hoodie. I know you're all jealous. Jealous.
You likely haven't seen the black cat yet, Anna, but that is the face of the black cat. And we put it on a hoodie.
That's cute. I like it.
Yeah. I mean, you can get it on a
really cool.
t-shirt too, or, all different kinds of things, but she bought it on a hoodie because it works great on a hoodie. Honestly, I totally would. We should totally put a black cat face on the front of an athletic skirt.
Okay, I'm sorry. The sleepy ha-has really are here.
Sorry. Not safe for work, sleepy ha-has.
Yeah, that's great.
You guys, I love this.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Before I just lose it, I really want to congratulate Falcor on being the first UK player to make #1, and Joholo, I guess is how we pronounce it. Jolo, I don't know. The very first Philippines player to make it in the top 5 global. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, so wanted to make sure we recognized you guys, and Ben with like 4 or 5 zeros.
Benno.
like we're super happy you made it in top 5 too. So awesome job. Yeah. Something I will probably never do. So congratulations. Anyway.
You will definitely do that. I also got to shout out my boy Toasties for getting that top 5 global finish, baby. Let's go. No crane necessary.
Right? I don't know how the fuck he pulled that off.
In the same damn month.
Yeah.
Incredible. So proud of you, Toasties, representing LA.
Came out of freaking nowhere, too.
Mm-hmm.
I wish he was still here, but I guess he left for the night. But he'll hear this later, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. He's probably working on his coin hunt content, hopefully.
Yeah.
But yeah, representing LA. Super proud of you, Toasties. That's awesome.
Wait a second. Am I not aware of Toasties has his own coin hunt content?
He's just starting it.
Yeah?
He has streamed a couple of times in the past, this weekend. I think it just started, maybe on Friday. And I've missed both of them because they've lasted, all of 10 to 20 minutes. So...
Really? Does he do happy hours? Is it just happy hours? Because that's so Toasty.
Oh, that would be super sick. And that's very his brand.
He kind of also needs a happy hour hat.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Look, you can hire Korkio to be your marketing person because she's giving you all of the ideas for free right now.
Yeah.
And
also,
that's a great idea, Korkio.
Shu can help because he just called him Sneaky Toast. And that is a
Sneaky
great
Toast.
name.
Yeah. Except he wasn't the sneaky one last month. He was just doing it out of spite.
Well, yeah, but he did it really, he came out of nowhere. That was kind of sneaky.
Yeah, it was kind of a sneak attack.
Yeah.
He was just walking and grinding, hitting green balls, hitting yellows, and doing all of his walking and hunting. So
Yeah.
But
Okay.
he should call his stream happy hour yet.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, Shu, and he did just make a Twitter today. Okay, sorry, done.
I'm gonna oh, interesting. Oh, nice. Okay, I'm looking at our YouTube search term of the week.
Okay.
Because I didn't look it up before.
For everybody who doesn't know what our search term of the week entails, Korkio, you want to give a little?
Yeah. So, YouTube does this thing where they're like, hey, your viewers are searching for these things on YouTube. You might want to include that in your show to get more viewers, which is not why we include it in our show. We include it in our show because we think it's fucking hilarious with the people that watch our streamer searching on YouTube. And so I always pick one. I don't want to pick one. I want to do multiple ones for different reasons. So one of the top ones is cryptocurrency for beginners, which is not in itself funny, but also probably what Anna should be searching because she
should search that.
Yeah.
I should search that. That is a good idea.
Yeah. There's likely to be some really good videos because I've seen some of them. I've been made to watch some of them by my boyfriend back in the day when I was learning about crypto. Oh my God, Shu, no, tell us now, please.
Yes.
Shu says, I was catching up on old episodes and I'm pretty sure one of those search terms was me, but I'm not saying which one. I really, really, really want to know, please. That's the whole reason why I do this.
Shu, this is the bean stream. You might as well spill those beans.
Yes.
While it's on the bean stream.
Yes. Oh, and Hawk says how to wash a hat was mine the other week.
Oh my God, I love this.
And Nikki says, that's me, whiteboard crypto. Wait, did I do? Oh, Nikki was searching cryptocurrency for beginners? Okay, cool. Wow, we got a bunch of them. So Nikki was searching crypto for beginners.
Why are you guys just now telling us?
Right.
We've never every week.
And no one's ever said anything. Okay, so Hoth was searching how to wash a hat.
See what happens to you? You're giving people the courage.
Yeah. This is so good. Okay. Wow. I love you guys. Okay. So the one that's actually kind of interesting is Barn Dominium, which I'm surprised that someone searched this because my boyfriend randomly said this word to me like 5 times last week, but it wasn't something he would have searched. Basically, like, he was telling me about how an old neighbor of his. What?
Shu just DM'd me what it was that he searched.
Tell me what?
Shu, can I please tell them? Oh my God. Okay, go, finish Korkio, and then if he doesn't respond, I'm just gonna say it.
No, that's not nice. If he didn't want everyone to know, then he doesn't want everyone to know.
Okay. Well, that's why I'm giving him a chance to tell me. Or else he wouldn't DM. Well, maybe yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll keep it a secret. It's just
But you're going to tell me later. You're going to tell me later. Wait, he says sure.
Okay.
What was it?
It was the one that searched. I remember when they first invented chocolate.
Oh, nice.
That was one of my favorite ones.
Yeah.
Apparently it's from SpongeBob.
Oh. It is?
Which I don't, that's what he says. It does sound like some shit fucking SpongeBob would say, so.
I remember when they first invented chocolate. Okay. All right.
So funny, Shu. Oh my God,
I would never have thought that was a SpongeBob thing, but.
Oh my God.
All right, cool. Good, because I was really fucking confused what that one was about. So if you guys really want to fuck with us, then you can just, like, the regular viewers of this show can just randomly start searching things on YouTube. And
And totally skew our search terms.
And we will talk about it. And we will try to come up with what it means.
Right. The speculation.
Yeah.
Doesn't stop.
But okay, so barn dominium, my boyfriend was telling me, like, we were talking about one of his old neighbors sold some land to someone who built a barn dominium on the property. And we used that word like 10 times, like when we were talking about this barn dominium thing, but like neither of us would have searched it. And yet it's in the search terms, so someone else is talking about barn dominiums and searching barn dominiums. I find that kind of odd. Yeah.
Our phones are listening to us.
Well, yeah.
You're the engineer. They are, aren't they?
I mean, I know that, but this is supposedly what actually was searched by people, though. It was
Harris says, I don't even have to try to have weird searches.
Yeah.
They're just naturally weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, and it gives me like a category of amount of search volume. So they would have had to actually search it. So I totally agree. Like that maybe like
weird.
People's phones would start to show them barn dominiums because that's a thing. Like if people were just talking about barn dominiums and their phone started showing them to them, but the people were actually searching it. So there was some random uptick in the world of barn dominiums this past week.
I wonder if it's trending on Twitter or something, or TikTok, or wherever.
Hear me out. Yeah. Some new Netflix show came out making them and interior designing them and trending on Netflix. I don't know.
There we go. That's a good theory.
I like that. Yeah. Yeah.
And they're also the exact same people that are watching our stream.
Yes.
That is super bizarre. Tell your CIA agent to pipe down, okay? Stop typing in YouTube for you.
So Shu is telling everyone to search Hello Korkio this week. You guys will really fuck with me. Like, but it doesn't work because now I know, and I'm going to be expecting it. Now I will be surprised. Right, yeah, I will get surprised if it's someone else's name. Like, hello, I don't know, Illusion Weaver shows up in my searches or something. That would be interesting. Anyway.
I wonder what would pop up when you type in hello Korkio. Kevo, keep me posted.
On a YouTube search? Man, now I want to do it. Do I count as my own viewer?
Probably.
I mean, I don't actually watch us afterwards, but I do edit us, and I kind of mildly have to watch it to edit it. But at the same time, like, I only watch the first, like, 30 seconds and the last 30 seconds so I can cut off the beginning and the end properly. I don't actually go through the middle of it.
The meat, so to speak.
Yeah.
Anybody who's still in here, by the way, humble shill to follow, like, and subscribe just real quick on this video. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, all of the fun things. Love you all.
So I search Hello Korkio and I come up with like a lot of music.
Oh, nice.
So this one, the first one is Hello by NXTEE, which I've never heard of that artist. And it's featuring Ro Clico and Mad Boy.
Oh, okay.
You'll have to listen to it and then determine whether or not it's good enough to put on the playlist.
Or even carry searchable your name, searchability.
Wait.
Yeah.
That's not it. That's an ad. That's an ad.
Oh, dang.
It's an ad with a golden retriever in it, though, so that makes it extra awesome.
Cute. Shu says, thank you for editing the beginning and the end and bathroom breaks, by the way.
Oh, yes, of course. That's why it takes so long to make it a podcast, because I have to wait for YouTube to allow... YouTube has to allow me to edit it. Then I go in and edit it. Then YouTube has to process my edits. And then I have to download it. And downloading it takes like a half an hour. And then I have to upload it. And uploading it takes like a half an hour. So that's why it takes like sometimes 2 days for it to show up as a podcast, because YouTube takes fucking forever for shit. So, okay. Let's see what
Marvin's
this song...
House's house? What are you talking about, Kevin? It's a real creep on y'all. Or you could just come out to Santa Monica and see for yourself, weirdo.
So this is the song.
I like it.
All right, they have 2 subscribers.
Oh, give him more love.
They have 10 likes on their clip, and but 793 views. So their percentage of likes is extremely low, unfortunately. And that was released 8 months ago.
Oh,
I don't think they're going very far, unfortunately. I'm sorry, guys.
Did you read what Shu posted when he looked and searched Hello Korkio? At first, I was like, "Who's spamming the chat?"
What?
I have no idea.
Hello Korkio, and the first result is funny Big Brother, jackpot prank, battle nerf, ATM, TikTok girl, nerf guns, pregnant, GI. Wow.
A lot happening
It's really
with ATM as at the moment. So
oh yeah, it might be.
That did not help.
Yeah,
that makes it more confusing.
Yeah.
And
He
then
says
TikTok girl nerf guns.
He says
Battle
the
of
thumbnail.
GI. Like,
the thumbnail is worse than the title.
Oof.
Also,
It's like.
I find it interesting that he got a completely different result when he searched the same thing. Like, and both of our things were completely not popular things.
Yeah.
Well,
he also had like
the algorithm also shows you like if you searched the emoji too, then that might also affect it. But I mean, the algorithm is supposed to spit out videos that you would want to watch based off of your watch history. So
I want to watch that though.
Wow.
I don't want to watch this bad rap. Though I do tend to listen to music through YouTube a lot.
Harris says, "Oof, maybe the exposure on Ladies of the Hunt will help them take off." Yeah.
Also,
go like and subscribe.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Why
5,
not?
6,
Show
7.
your referral codes.
You know what's
referral links in the comments.
You know what's really sad about this whole thing is that one of our episodes doesn't come up until the 7th option, even though the name Korkio is going to be in the description of the video.
Oh no!
But it comes up as the 7th option, and even though it's currently live, yeah, well, I don't have it tagged as Korkio, but I have it tagged with other things.
Yeah, maybe tag your guys' users, maybe. So then if you're searching it on like the internet, like if I'm Googling like Korkio, it'll show up that there's a video about Korkio.
I don't think I want to go there. I don't want people to be able to find me that easily.
Girl, you're gonna have to eventually.
I know, but
we're not ready for it yet. We're not ready to become famous yet.
I want people that are actually interested and already know who I am to find these videos. I don't want people to be like, "Oh, who's this Korkio chick?" And fuck that. No.
Fair. Solid search shoe. He said I searched Korkio and got multiple Ladies of the Hunt episodes and a Rick and Morty clip. Fuck yes. Love that algo for you.
Okay.
I'm down for that. Right. I'm down for that.
Yeah, right.
Interesting. Yeah, but you would think that like I would get more Loth episodes because like back when we first started this, I watched a lot of our shows and I've rewatched a lot of episodes just to make sure like I remembered things correctly, like, and I like if I had to talk about them, like I knew what I was talking about and whatever. You'd think I would see that shit. Anyway, Zenny turned herself into a pickle? What? What are you talking about?
Pickle Rick.
It's a Rick and Morty reference.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not a Rick and Morty person.
Pickle Rick, baby.
So let's see if I just search my name. Oh. Interesting. Okay, if I search Korkio, the first thing that comes up is Korkio Rockstar, I Wanna Be Somebody. So it's apparently someone singing something. It has 48 views, and it was 9 years ago.
Oh, wow. They're they're really breaking in those, what do they call them? Royalties.
Yeah. But the second thing that pops up is us climbing the volcano.
Nice.
And the third thing that pops up is a playlist called Urban Korkio. And it's got 11 videos.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm going to second Anna's original comment in that we need to listen to all of them and see if any of them are good for the walking playlist.
11
So when I search Korkio, my top hit is the Korkio Rockstar, I Wanna Be Somebody.
Really?
Oh.
Oh my God, we could
Why does that
seriously.
sound like a Nickelback song?
These people would get a notification if all of a sudden they had 5 views on this video because they've had 43 views over 9 years. They're gonna have this huge spike in viewers all of a sudden.
It's gonna show a content gap for them.
Yeah, your content gap is Coin Hunt World.
Yeah,
they're famous now.
Right.
And then I have a Zelda forest hunt that's 10 hours long.
What? That's interesting.
That's
and then it's
Ladies of the Hunt, maybe?
No, it's
No.
It's Kokiri, Kokiri. So not Korkio. Forest 10 hours. Zelda. I don't do Zelda, so Ocarina, of
Interesting.
Time. And it's 10 hours. Then I have last week's episode for Ladies of the Hunt, and then your first episode, and then it just keeps going on with your episodes.
Yeah. I also got this
Zelda is popular.
GA Traditional Council summoned NAA Korkoi for derogatory comments. It's like some news thing on Belema TV.
That as well.
Yeah.
I also have how to make money with Google Maps.
Nice. Nice. I got this Korkoi falsas illusiones. That's weird.
I don't know. I think it's a Zelda thing.
Okay, Shu says... oh, yeah.
Yeah,
there you
Kokiri. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm sorry.
I think so.
Are the little elf dudes in Ocarina of Time, I think. Which sounds like Zelda. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go with Zelda because Zelda was in the title of the other video. So we're gonna go with Zelda.
Let's go. Educated guess. Somebody make this a trivia question in Coin Hunt World.
Yeah.
Toys and games.
Shu says, Korkio saying Zenny apparently turned herself into pickle made me laugh out loud. Yeah, it made me laugh out loud too. I was like, what? Oh my God.
I did have a Nintendo 64. I wasn't a huge Zelda player. I was all about the Mario games.
I did not have a Nintendo 64. I think the only game... So I went...
before that, too.
I had a PlayStation 1 as a kid. My dad had a PlayStation 1 that I played on every once in a while.
Yeah.
And then as an adult, I bought an old Atari. But those are the only game consoles I've ever owned.
What was before Nintendo 64?
I don't know. I didn't play video games.
The original Nintendo. I don't even think it had a number. That's how many I am.
That's how many you are. Man, we are so off topic. This is
I know.
Great.
Okay, shall we?
I'm playing the Urban Korkio playlist. This is actually kind of cool sounding.
Yeah, Super Nintendo.
Yeah. This is pretty good.
That's not bad. Sounds like Urban Korkio playlist right up your alley.
I'm waiting to find out what language it's in. It's English.
Sounds like English. Did you put this playlist together like your 10-year-old self?
No.
Now you're just forgetting you're logged in, and we're just now finding this playlist you made.
No, but all of these videos were added to YouTube 14 years ago.
Wow.
Also, I would not name a playlist Urban Korkio because I am not a city person. And I don't want a playlist for being a city person. So, okay. I think we're good here.
I know, Anna. Thank you for being such a trooper
Through our craziness.
Yeah. One of us. One of us. Did you see that in the Discord? Even Cuckoo Puffs was like egging it on. It was so good.
Yeah, they were so excited for you. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we all were. I think we were all had like 100 times the amount of excitement that Anna had.
Yeah. Did you happen to go back and watch the video of you being recruited?
Referred?
I did. I watched the whole video.
Whole thing?
The way you guys felt was exactly how I felt. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, awesome. Okay, cool.
You didn't look that way at all. And you were on your way down. So that is impressive,
Every,
my lady.
30 steps or so, I was like, okay, give me a second. Give me a second. Longer
She's
than
like,
a second. Give me 5 minutes.
Yeah, these people want to talk to me? Great. I'm going to catch my breath while you talk.
Well, and that kind of makes sense because if I remember correctly, the reason why we started talking to you was because I said walking quests don't prepare you for this, and you said, yeah, that's true, or something like that. And I was like, wait,
you got that right.
Do you play Coin Hunt World? And then you were like, no, and then we told you about it. But it was like, that makes sense because we were talking about actual walking quests. You were probably just thinking that walking doesn't prepare you for that.
Oh, no.
Not even hiking could prepare you for that.
There's a ton of games out there that require you to have certain number of steps before you, like, reach a goal or something like that.
Okay.
So, like, I was thinking, like, has a game, you're supposed to walk. I don't know. Because, like, there's a lot of games out there that are like, you need to walk this many miles or something or whatever.
Man.
One of us. One of us.
I'm glad you were listening into my random shit that I was saying as I was struggling to climb a volcano, because welcome to our community.
Yeah, we were literally getting pushed the entire way there. Like, oh, look at all the referrals you're passing, blah, 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 blah. And we were like, shut up, we can barely breathe. Fuck all of you. And
we actually made
just like so kismet. Like,
yeah, we made attempts to refer people at other points, like when we were like all at the top of the mountain, we were just chatting with people, or like, you know, other people that randomly started chatting with us, like they all had iPhones, and like we weren't attempting to like recruit you. You just happened to overhear us and like started talking to us, and we were like, yes, this is perfect.
And then
great.
we started talking at you.
And then you tried to airdrop me stuff, and that went not well.
That was hilarious. Thank God. One of you were like, that's an Apple thing.
Yep.
Oh, that's going to go nowhere.
Yeah, I've had people try to airdrop me things before. I'm like, that's funny. That's not a thing.
Nope. But it worked out perfectly, and we are so thrilled to have you in this community and on our stream. And I'm just excited for your coin hunt journey, and I hope you keep us posted, throughout the event would be amazing, but just throughout the rest of the year, because we've got quite a few events coming up. So, we're excited.
I'd like to make a request. I'd like that at least, like, even if we don't do more than that, at least let us know each headquarter level you make. So, like, when you get to the headquarters level 2, let us know, and headquarters level 3, because I want to let everyone that watches know, like, hey, she just made it to level 2. She just made it. Like, I want to let them know.
Yeah.
If you're willing to do that. Okay.
I will try to remember.
Okay, that's cool.
I'll check in with you. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I need to write it down somewhere, otherwise it's not happening.
Okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
You keep a lot of really important information
I'll write it down
there.
somewhere. Hold up.
Yeah. Oh, and Shu says, I'm guessing Shu's gonna reach out at some point because he's the one that lives in Minnesota, but he says he's going to make you join the Minnesota Discord. So there's a separate server that is just for people in your state. That might be a little bit easier to stay on top of than the whole Discord. But then you might actually find the people that are in your area and you can chat with them and whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
DM me.
Yeah, shoot.
And so
That's awesome.
I would say that's the easiest way to like really get started. And like the community, okay, use your common sense also. Like I am not recommending this to the general public, but I love just randomly going and meeting hunters. Like the first one I met was like in a city 45 minutes away from me, and he drove me around the city and hunted with me and showed me everything. Like, and I had like just met the dude. I don't recommend that for every random female around there, but like, you know, use your common sense. But the community's like that. Like people in this community are super helpful. So maybe someone in your area is super chill like that and will take you out and show you.
Like Shu.
Yeah. Well, but Shu's not close. But maybe if he comes to visit, he might not know the area. Yeah. So. Yeah. And I think we'd love to have you on again in the future. Maybe once you're a little bit more like experienced, maybe once you've got user vaults out and like we can see how things have progressed.
Yeah.
I think that would be fun. If you're up for it.
A check-in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we haven't already like completely freaked you out and you're like, let me never do that again.
I'm out. We're done.
And Anna's anniversary, like Coin Hunt World anniversary stream, I'm 100% on board for this because it's a date that none of us will forget. So
the Anna anniversary.
Yes!
I fucking love it.
I just came up with this.
Genius.
No pressure, but that would fall on August 10th of next year. So if you want to put that in your calendar now.
We planning. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm totally kidding. We can barely plan a week in advance, let alone a year.
We have a hard time with that. Also, Shu says we should also have you on the stream when you hit top 5 global, which, that would happen.
Yes.
I've never hit top 5 global, so good luck.
You're really out here believing in me.
Of course we believe in you. We're a supportive community. We're always going to believe in everyone.
5 global is probably not happening for me, but thank you for believing that I could achieve that.
Hey, you never know.
Anything's possible if you try.
Yeah. Oh, you guys probably should strategically plan the red QB print.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys talk about that.
But I don't want to stop you from living your life, but October would be ideal.
Oh, you're going in October?
I don't know. Thanks.
Okay, so just so you know, when you print your first red QB, which is going to be something that you have to do to level up your headquarters, Mama over here gets a shit ton of leaderboard points.
As your referee. Or referrer. Sorry.
Yeah.
Referee. Okay. But I'd rather you just print it whenever you'd like.
But you guys should still talk about it because maybe there's a time that works for both of you. That's really good.
Yeah, that's true.
I may or may not be anywhere close to that at this point.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, right? You still have to get red paint and stuff. So once you're rounding the corner on your red paint stack and getting ready to print, you just let me know. And I'll also remember to check in with you on that too. Like,
we will do this strategically so that you benefit and I benefit.
That is very nice of you. Thank you.
And I call next time we're out in public and we get a random referral. I want the random referral.
Yeah, it's all you, girl. The next one's you.
We have to alternate this shit. I haven't, like, our referral code's on all the thingies. No one's ever clicked on it.
I know, man. Eventually, one of these days, it's going to work.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, that's not why I do this.
Yeah, the next one's you.
That'll be fun. Okay.
We're doing some group hunting in Santa Monica, so I'm hoping to get some referrals this week, too. So I'll keep you posted next Sunday. Maybe I'll have some more referral updates.
Yeah. And when we ever get together in a place again, we need to do like a referral stream like
KSG did.
KSG did.
Yeah,
I think that'd be
I'm
fun.
down. That would be super fun.
Yeah, I might need to be drunk.
Maybe I could convince, because we're supposed to be meeting up with Block Boy on Wednesday at the start of the event. Maybe I could convince him to do a little referral stream or something. That would be
cool.
super fun.
That'd be cool.
All right, y'all, stay tuned. No promises.
Right. So my boyfriend's already in bed.
Yeah. It's that time. We're ringing the bell. Everybody, do not forget your mystery boxes. Have a wonderful Keep the Air event. Anna, keep us posted with your event progress, headquarters progress, all of the progress. And we'll check in with you too. Thank you so much for coming on and just being a total champ through our chat, not only on the volcano, but also in this stream.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And
have an amazing week, everybody.
And if you get confused about the anniversary event while it's happening, just watch us. We'll probably get confused, and we'll also probably get it figured out. So we'll definitely talk.
A ton of questions.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk to everyone while the event's going on. Likely on Sunday, like we do. And don't forget, like, you can ask questions in the chat thing, and we'll figure it out for you. Someone will know the answer.
Yeah, everybody's super helpful in the Discord.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, lovelies. And we'll talk to you guys next week.
Awesome. Happy hunting, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye.